bend down to pick up a pink box? Who button are we on?
I don't know.
What color is it?
It's red. And it's got to stay here every time.
Is it the pushing P one?
No.
Hold on. Let me see who it is.
I was just going to hit the button.
Push the button. Push the goddamn button.
The second one.
Well, y'all, this is the end of episode 2.
This will always
hit it again. You can't.
For tuning in.
Save it for the end. It's got to. Yeah,
that stays.
It stays. Of course, it stays.
That stays.
That stays. I'm actually gonna go cut a couple other ones out.
Yes, do that.
We need her. We miss her. We love you.
That's my doggy.
How do I get on this show? Vex Pine. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the Death Fresh Show.
You gotta stay off YouTube.
Coming to you live in front of a studio audience.
Sold out crowd.
Standing room only. But
sold out.
We are back in the building. If you missed us last week, I don't know why we were here.
What were we talking about last week?
I don't even remember. We talked about the fact that people don't read.
They can't.
That's true.
That's what it was.
People can't read and don't read.
People don't read.
My mic sounds low.
My mic sounds like what color is it? Black. Okay, go for it.
Do.
Shabba tweet.
There we go.
All right, cool. So we are joined today
I will not do that.
by a couple of young ladies. One of them is the goofy one on the other side of the table there.
you trying to move me to the produce section?
A little bit.
No, what? A little bit.
It's all right. We ain't gotta fall out.
My bestie. As you can see, she on bullshit.
Always.
And that's why she's my bestie. And this lovely young lady right here to my left, who is going to use her big girl voice today.
Did you give her the Kiki Shepard hands, bro? Did you do her good?
No, have you ever seen that photo that somebody drew of Barack and Michelle?
Yeah.
Where Michelle is like decked out.
Fine as
hell.
Fine as
And
hell.
Barack on the side like, this
That's
is me. All me.
All me.
All me.
I wish I was Barack.
Shout out to the greatest president we had, because bro loved his wife out loud. Half the other presidents, you don't even know who the hell they married to.
They were trying to hide them hoes.
I'm tired of them hoes.
Can the president be single? That's a great question.
I think he can.
Do I have to have a wife?
Can the president get a divorce while in office?
I don't think that's a good look.
Imagine if the president was out here having a hot boy summer.
Nope. It would be a great look. People of America.
Nah.
I have opted. I have dedicated myself to this country, that I have chose my country over this shiftless asshole.
So how niggas be for the streets, is the president now for the country?
For the country.
Yo, clap it up for the president being a thought.
For the country.
Clap it up for the president being a thought.
Hey, we had a married president that was a bot. Y'all forgot
Yeah.
Clinton.
See, Clinton should have just been single.
Nah, Clinton thought he could get away with getting his dick sucked in the world.
But he did not have sex with that woman, though.
He got his dick sucked.
Hey.
It was, you know what? That was a prime example of how HR needs to change its rules. That when you're sitting here filing sexual harassment cases, it should be by the parties involved. Becky on the other side of the room cannot be the one who interjects, because 97% of the time it's always somebody else's who it ain't their goddamn business putting their nose in somebody's business.
So what you saying is, if I see you grab this young lady's butt because I don't know the severity of your relationship or this situation on why you grabbing cheeks. I shouldn't tell. Even if I felt that your cheek grabbage was a little out of pocket.
You should talk to the cheeks that I grabbed and find out was she comfortable with that.
Like, hey,
So should I just walk up with a dial and be like, show me where he touched you?
No,
like,
you
when
you
he grabbed
no.
your cheeks, did you like it?
No. When you walk up to her, it's like, you know, you don't have to take that. You can always go to HR. That is all you are supposed to do.
No, I gotta get in your business.
like,
That's all you're supposed to
get in
do.
your business.
You go to HR, was like, oh my God, I seen Antonio grab this woman's
but that's
butt.
an obligation.
And then now this woman done got brung into the office, and then he grabbed your butt, and it's like, well, we're fucking.
Is this?
And now but HR done made up their mind to fire me already, even though the girl done said, but we're fucking.
No, you gotta go.
I gotta go now.
Because
Now that I'm brought to the office because Barbara over there in the corner don't mind her business, I'm getting fired because now they feel like I'm gonna retaliate on Barbara.
What if y'all not fucking? Then you just grab.
Then I got to fucking go because I'm out of control.
You're not supposed to tell though.
Who said she's not supposed to tell?
Then you tell.
No.
you said
Barbara's supposed to
need
mind. Barbara needs to mind her
what
own
if
goddamn
Barbara-
business.
what he is saying is that Barbara shouldn't go to HR. Barbara should go to the young lady.
Don't grab ass at work on the clock.
Look,
Don't grab ass at work.
What if me and my woman are voyeurs?
Then grab ass on the desk. On the
Maybe
books.
being at work and possibly getting caught turns us on.
I did work at
Lawyers. I don't know. Like, you think I know the law, motherfuckers.
Just
I
saying.
did work at the Pick and Save.
At the Pick and Save.
On 76 and Go.
Okay.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I know. It was a fun time though.
Hey, hand me that Pepsi at the fridge. I keep forgetting about it.
This motherfucker here, dog. Like, he waited till I started talking. It wasn't like it was on somebody else.
I was cool then when I stopped talking. My throat got dry. I got parched. I said I need something to drink, and I realized I got a Pepsi.
To wash this bullshit down that he said.
Right. Talking about Barbara
Sorry,
need to
Bessie.
mind her business.
Barbara do need to mind her business.
Don't
You
grab
only
ass
say
at
that
work.
until Barbara starts snitching on you.
If you grab ass in that work.
Maybe.
The way he be handling the chicken at work is sometimes
You
inappropriate.
be choking the chicken?
I don't do that no more because I got out of that lifestyle. Yo, see, we
I'm
need,
just
we
imagining
need a
you.
pause button.
I'm
on this
imagining
motherfucker,
you
too.
at work, you know, doing your normal cutting of the chicken, laying it. Then all of a sudden, you pick the chicken up by the neck, and somebody walks by. It's like, you just gonna choke your chicken at work, bro?
And I do work with white people, so
And you know,
cool.
everything's a dick joke.
Everything is a dick joke to white people.
There you go.
Speaking of white people, I think they've taken this shit to a new level.
What is that?
So, I'm at work today. Last 10 minutes of your shift, you know, you ain't really trying to do nothing. You're trying to bullshit your way through.
The whole 8 hours of my shift.
So I'm like, I'm gonna go to the
Man.
bathroom because by the time I come out the bathroom, because I'm gonna be on my phone, I ain't even gotta do nothing. I'm just be in here. I'm gonna come out. It's gonna be 6 o'clock. I get time card and go fuck home. So as I walk into the stall, because I went in the handicap stores, they got room. I can sit and chill. I noticed like some red shit on the wall.
Oh my.
It's not red poop, but it is a substance that is red.
Oh my.
So I look at it and I'm like, what the fuck is it? Like, is it SpaghettiOs? Is it vomit? Like, I don't know what the fuck it is. And I'm in amazement, but I'm looking. So I step out and I go get the lady at the front counter.
I'm stepping out.
I was like, y'all should really see what this shit is on the wall in the bathroom.
and you said it like that.
Like,
So you gonna say you really need to see what this shit is on the wall in the bathroom?
Fix this shit.
so what? As I said it to her like that, she did one of these. She's like, well, is it shit? I was like, I don't know, because it don't exactly look like poop, but I don't know. She's like, well, what does it look like? I'm like, maybe SpaghettiOs. It could be throw. I don't fucking know. Just go see what it is. So then she goes in there and see, and then she comes out. She says, oh, I know what that is. She comes out and she goes back behind the service counter and proceeds to grab a bag. So I'm like, well, what the fuck is in the bag? I don't know what's in the bag. I'm kind of scared right now because I don't know what you're going to show me. She opens the bag and it's a tomato.
So somebody's in the bathroom
Nah.
throwing tomatoes.
Boo.
Yeah.
Right.
It gets better. It gets better. She like as she opens the bag, the tomato has a hole in the center of
Okay,
the
I'm done.
tomato.
I'm out of this conversation.
Bruh.
I'm out of this.
Like folks was
Bruh.
in here going crazy with a tomato.
But how does she know?
Yo, I just
They must have found the tomato.
yeah, like I wasn't the first person
That
to
tomato
discover
looks
that.
fucked.
Like how you just
That tomato looks fucked.
That tomato looks fucked.
it was fucked.
That tomato has definitely been violated.
Somebody's fucking tomatoes.
I was
Somebody-
like,
What is that? Bro, what if you have a habitual tomato fucker in your neighborhood?
it not only is it a
I don't
tomato,
need tomatoes
but
in
what
the
is
neighborhood like that?
what is the tomato classified as, Tom?
It's a
A
fruit.
Fucking fruit. These niggas is fucking fruits, dog.
You ignorant.
Fucking fruit. Like, dog, what is
Hey, bro, sexuality is a spectrum at this moment.
hey, these niggas is fucking fruits.
But you know who are not fucking fruits, fam? The burlesque show.
Facts.
Yeah, that's a wild ass segue.
Yes.
Bro, I do this. I'm good at this.
I don't know. Do they fuck fruit at the burlesque?
I
show?
hope.
No.
Is that what
Has
goes?
Has it been requested?
Whoa,
Wow.
that is a wild. What is a
People are
burlesque show?
people.
What is a burlesque show? For those who listen to our show and don't know, because if you listen to our show, you're a weird person to begin with.
So pretty much what burlesque is like a sensual dance. So think of like the 1920s, Josephine Baker.
Back
Gina
then,
Adele.
when baby girls had the
Moulin
ankle,
Rouge?
Yes.
when they had the ankles out, and if you showed too much ankle, you were considered a harlot,
Ankles are stupid.
a red lipstick Jezebel.
So, burlesque. Please continue, because I'm not fucking with him right now.
Fully clothed stripping,
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, but like, this
getting
nigga-
the lap dance.
the nigga said, yeah, if you had your ankle out, you was a hoe. What?
No, for real.
He's getting a scarlet letter for having too much ankle.
Yep.
Yeah,
What if you was fat with cankles? Does it count?
That's too
still
much
counts.
ankle.
Too much
Too
ankle.
much.
Matter of fact, if you fat, that means you was living good because you had enough money to have food to be fat. Potato famine was real. Fam.
society is so fucked up.
It is.
Just look at what they used to do and look at what we do now. We are all fucking fucked up people.
So how did you get into this lifestyle?
So I've pretty much been interested in burlesque since like my high school years. I used to watch like YouTube videos of different like
Damn, YouTube's of this?
burlesque dancers. It's plenty of them.
Yo, what is that one movie?
Burlesque.
Eyes
it-
wide shut.
It wasn't burlesque. With the bitch from Saved by the Bell in it.
Oh, Showgirls.
Oh.
Not the same
Not the
thing.
same thing?
No, that's a
Because
stripper
that's
movie.
my shit though.
That's a stripper movie.
We'll wait until we'll talk about that later because me and Mimi was talking about that terrible ass movie.
It's it's
That's
bad.
That's my
Bad.
favorite scary movie.
You right. Because that is
What's in the box?
It's a cupcake.
it's a cupcake.
Oh, okay.
It's a
Continue.
French
Burlesque.
silk cream, I think. It's fancy.
Do
as
y'all
fuck.
wear silk in the burlesque world?
So it's like multiple different like segments. We have like a group of dancers. So it's gonna be more of an urbanized burlesque show.
So what kind of music are they dancing to?
For this show, it's mostly R&B.
Okay. So no Young Gunna on the list.
Not at all.
Okay.
So
They
it's
will
like
not be pushing P.
Beyonce, Tiana.
Hey, no. If you really listen to the beat of Push and P, you might be able to get a nice little dance routine out of it.
I mean,
Not
you
the
could.
dances
But...
she's going for.
Yeah, but this ain't that kind of show. Like you just said, it's not.
It's not, it's
showgirls.
not.
It's not showgirl.
Will there be twerking?
Yeah,
Okay.
but more of like an
It's a sensual twerk.
Yes.
See,
Will you be performing or are you only coordinating it?
I'm only coordinating.
Coordinating.
I'm just the behind
Have
the
you ever did
scenes.
any of the shows?
No,
Do you want to?
no.
You just want to run the brothel of the burlesques?
We'll take brothel out.
yo, you can get a brothel. Might
But
be
you do,
nice.
you just,
I was thinking about getting one a house full of men.
that sounds wild.
It's a sausage party at this point.
That's the name of the
Hey,
house.
listen, I watch Magic Mike.
A burlesque of men, ain't that just a frat house at that point?
It's a house full of stripper dudes.
Yeah, I just want to let y'all know male strippers are probably the filthiest niggas on the planet.
Facts.
That's what I
Continue.
Definitely.
Have you been to one?
I know a couple that's in Milwaukee.
Sorry to hear that.
Filthy niggas.
I don't like male strippers.
Because they not. Continue. We'll talk about how nasty they are later.
Continue. This is first of all, don't be slapping my mic like that.
He was in the face.
Second, this conversation went weird.
Imagine dancing in her face and she slap your dick like that. Ow! Don't slap my head. What are you doing?
Oh
God
my!
damn it, lady.
Why is it here?
When is this show?
The show is the 20th, which is this coming up Friday at Kiss Ultra Lounge. Doors open at 9.
We'll be
Show
there.
starts at 10:30.
Me and Mimi going.
Shout out.
You want to come, bro?
When is it? That's a Saturday,
Next
right?
next
Friday.
Friday. This Friday coming up.
Well, I guess. What time?
Doors open at 9.
At
Show
9.
starts at 10:30.
I'd be off work by then.
Yeah, you'll be off work. How much it cost to get in?
It's 30.
I got $30.
Cool. You coming, bestie?
The birthday party.
I got $30. I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
We go
said,
support.
yeah, Mimi said she was coming. We were gonna come.
Okay, we gotta go with her.
It's right up her alley.
I'm not. That's. You know
We
what?
are overdue for a family night out.
And that is. See what kind of family I'm in.
I love my face.
Do you see what kind of family I'm in? That's your idea of family fun.
It's more
Can
entertaining
you
than the
please
movie.
continue?
Sounds more entertaining than the movie.
Nigga, why?
You know, Seychat's in that kind of lifestyle, right? So you never know. She might be one of the dancers.
You're right. I don't know.
Exactly. You don't know who you might see up here doing this fantastic dance routine.
And for that time,
And we're supporting Black businesses,
for sure.
Black
I wish I could
entrepreneurs.
come.
Yeah, I like Black business.
You got a birthday party to go
I know
to.
it's just my niece, but you know me, I'm team
Girl, at this,
FTK.
it's 10 o'clock. That party is over. How old is your niece?
5.
She is not
I'm
up
about
still.
to go chase a 5-year-old
At Chuck E. Cheese?
swimming.
They not swimming at 9 o'clock at night.
That's not the point.
Cool.
After the point is gonna be tired.
You will be tired.
You see what I'm gonna be
Definitely.
tired.
You getting in the
A
pool?
room full of kids.
Possibly.
Yeah, good luck.
As long as they don't fuck
Don't
up my fro.
don't post your photos in the pool. I'm sick of
Listen, I'm blocked on Facebook. I got
Good.
another 23 days.
good because I don't want to see all that.
Another 23 days.
I'm sick and tired of your likes going through the roof.
It's-
Yes, I'm hating right now.
It's not my fault. I ain't even do it.
So how many routines are expected to be here?
It's about 8 different segments. We do have
Ooh.
a live vocalist,
Ooh.
Sawyer Gibson, and then we have a stripper who's going to do pole work.
Oh my! See, look,
Sounds fun.
I do enjoy a stripper who shows off their athleticism.
I love a good athletic stripper. I really do.
I love
Shout out
see
to
a
the
big
lazy hoes who
pole.
just can twerk.
No, but there's a time and place for
they're
them.
not needed right now.
They're not needed. I can go to Ricky's if I want to see them. Shit, I can go down to Deer District if I want to see them to keep it a buck.
Yo, Deer District
Wow.
got strippers? Or just-
Chicks that just twerk.
That's okay.
Life is stupid now.
It very is much so.
Shit crazy.
Are you excited?
You okay?
I am very much so. Oh, yeah.
No, it's funny. She's like, I'm very much excited. Yet her emotions do not show.
Right, like
Do we make you nervous?
No.
Okay.
you be like you lied great on the stand. You just got a stone face.
Right.
Did he shoot him? Nah,
It wasn't him.
I wasn't there.
wasn't him.
It wasn't him. Me and him was back at the
I'm gonna
room.
lie under oath. It's not him.
It's not him.
Is that what Future said? I'm
But
gonna tell a lie under oath.
I did not. He was not there. He was at the liquor store at that time. But there also is a burlesque show going on May
You got-
20th.
you
So
got
make
like
sure you
a-
come check it out.
You got like a top 5 RBF. It's appreciated.
What's that?
Resting bitch
Resting
face.
Resting bitch face.
Oh.
That means you don't show your emotions on your face.
You just be chilling.
You've been lied to a lot in your life, so you just look at them like
Dude,
that.
what the fuck?
Pretty much.
Okay, see?
She like the fuck.
But that's not, you've been lied to a lot.
And she was like, yeah.
Yeah. Niggas ain't shit.
She's like,
People
I
ain't
ain't-
shit.
yeah,
Right,
fuck.
sure, we
I
just
ain't
said
gonna
what
hold
it is. But we don't want to keep you here any much more longer. So definitely we will be there. We will make sure that people, hear more about it. You have a flyer that's out there, right?
Yes, our social media is risque RISQUE_burlesque BURLESQUE.
So that's RN Burlesque May 20th at Kiss Ultra Lounge. I've never been there before, so this will be my first time being there. You niggas don't be Well, y'all ain't coming anyway. It costs $30 to get in. Bro,
Damn,
niggas-
bro, my fans ain't broke.
No. I was gonna say the niggas. Niggas that be nigging,
Oh,
they,
those
not,
niggas.
they ain't gonna be there.
I don't want them there.
I don't want them there
We
either.
definitely don't want them.
We
The
don't
ones
want
with
the
the ERs.
hard
Hard
ER.
ER.
Hard ER.
Hard ER.
The niggas.
So we definitely want to thank you for coming through. You are more than welcome here. When the show was over, we bring the ladies back. We'll all sit down and talk about their experience and all that good stuff there.
For sure.
All right.
I definitely wouldn't mind talking to some burlesque people.
You missed the burlesque
I
episode.
know. I have a job, Tom. I'm sorry.
I do too, but you missed the last one.
Well, I work in retail. You don't.
I work in a bank. That's even worse.
Yeah.
You want to know why? Because folks will call every day to check their $35.70 in their bank account.
You got to make sure that shit not moving.
We got an app for that.
Most old people don't use apps.
It don't be the old people who check their balance usually got a couple of commas in that bitch. And they have a personal banker. So they have a regular person, they pick up the phone. Hey Bill, what's in my account? You still got that 200K, fam. All right, good. And they done. It be niggas. Hey man, how much I got in my bank? I mean, I just had like $100 in the other day. You went to the ATM machine on Friday.
Niggas now they don't be having no money.
Bro.
You still working first time? Whomever that is talking to?
No.
Nah.
He has moved up in the world.
Yeah.
He chokes chickens.
No, that's where I used to choke the chicken at that first time.
He's
Now I'm prepping to become a meat cutter.
Okay.
Become a butcher.
He gonna be a butcher getting that real money.
Right.
He gonna be in the back slaughtering cows.
I don't know about that one.
No, that's what you butchering, bro.
No, when it gets to me, it's dead. It's dead and it's in what it's supposed to be in.
Oh, so you know,
Ain't no whole cow.
You ain't no real butcher, then, fam.
That's cool. That's why I said meat cutter.
Trill ass butchers be in the back.
Yeah, wordplay.
Wordplay,
Wordplay,
nigga. I'm becoming a meat cutter. Meat cutter and a butcher. Two different things.
That is. That's what they trill ass niggas come in with that fucking bloody smock on,
Yeah, nah.
holding their hatchet like this.
No.
I'm just gonna slice what they already got.
Time for a party.
Right, like this shit is a ribeye. This is the ribeye part. So when I cut it, it's already a steak.
It's already got the lines.
Right,
in it.
I ain't got to do nothing to it. Easiest $25 you ever make in your life.
Make $25 cutting meat.
That is what most meat cutters make.
I'm in the wrong field then. No, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm saying that.
I'm cool.
Some jobs ain't for everybody.
That's not for me.
Working ain't for me. I'm sick of this shit.
We
Like
all sick of this
Like
shit.
I feel like if I had a job where I was required to sit down, I'd be fucking lost. Because every job I've had, I've always been on my feet, moving around, walking from one end of the building to the next. If I had to sit at a desk, I'd probably lose my
And
fucking
you know what's
mind.
crazy? Now that I am sitting at a desk, I actually am annoyed. I've gained more weight working this desk job.
You probably just sit at your desk. Well, and you work from home now.
Definitely.
You probably play the game, eat Pop-Tarts while you waiting on.
Nigga, the game is on the floor right now.
He did at home eating Pop-Tarts.
I'm technically playing the game now, and it's sitting right there on the floor.
I saw that when I came in.
Yeah. I had to work on my universe. I accidentally reset it.
You real. Lugging that around.
It's not that heavy.
No, I'm just saying.
Just the fact that I am.
The fact that it's
Yeah,
not,
dog.
not somewhere secure.
Right.
Safe.
The fact that it left the house is only because, like, bro, I had to fix my universe. And I knew I wasn't going to be recording till late, but I had to be here earlier because I had meetings. I was in a meeting playing the game.
The neighborhood I live in, we gotta take, like, when you get like special shit, gotta take the garbage out at night. You gotta make sure it's
You live in
black trash
You
bag.
live
We
in
gotta
a-
cut the box up. You know what it's like to cut a motherfucking 75-inch TV box? Just sitting in the kitchen dissecting that motherfucker so I can put it in a bag.
The crazy part is you have a dumpster across the street. So
Right, and that's where it goes.
Right, you
After
put it
I
in your
the
dumpster.
bag.
they don't need to know it's yours. But you live in a wild neighborhood, right, Juan?
Yes, I do.
What's some of the wildest shit that you've ever seen in your neighborhood?
My neighbor? No, that one night that dude tried,
Oh,
tried to sell us a VCR, and then
And-
he tried to sell us like some steak. I'm
No,
like,
it was mock chicken legs.
it doesn't matter what it was.
It was wild. Okay.
It's 10:30 at night. Where did you get mock chicken legs from?
It was just mock chicken
I
legs, fam.
can't-
You can't find them no more. So that definitely made up.
Yeah,
What's the
you-
wildest thing you've ever seen in your
nostalgic moment.
neighborhood?
My neighborhood is pretty much quiet. I ain't seen.
You live in the burbs, don't you?
No, I live like in a good of the.
A good
Outside.
neighborhood. Bestie, what's the wildest thing that you've seen on your block that's not coming from your house?
Them kids.
Fuck them kids.
Like on my block. I don't
Did
have
you see something
problems.
wild today?
Well, apparently, a post that showed up on Twitter the other day, a young woman walked out her house that day, and the car that was parked in front of her house happened to be covered in paint, saying, "I want to see my kids."
Yeah.
So apparently, a gentleman has been held from being able to see his child from the mother of his child. So you have to go to the extremes where he painted her whole entire car with the side saying, "I want to see them kids. I want to see my kids."
What did we say the other day? Niggas be bitches too.
Your facts.
Hey, like it's his kids. Would you keep your kid from his dad? You want never mind. You want to get rid of her as soon as possible.
You know what though?
Would you do that one? Would you paint? What
If-
would the extremes you would go to see your kid?
Let's talk about it, because if we're gonna be like 100% honest in this moment,
Yeah.
if I was like a baby father
Baby father.
and I was trying to see my kid,
Respect that he said father and not baby daddy, because baby daddies ain't shit.
and then if I was like making like great attempts to see my kid, and this bitch keep like cutting me off at every turn, you know what I'm eventually gonna say?
Fucking kid.
Fuck you and them kids, G. And I'm gonna go about my business. Like and we've been 100% honest. Like, look, fam, I tried. You said fuck you, so you keep telling me fuck you. It's gonna be fuck you. I can't lie, because everybody always be like, well, man, I'm gonna do this and make this great effort. No, I'm not gonna lie to you. I might just give the fuck up.
I tried a couple of times.
He's like, I tried. He was like, fuck you. So I was like, cool. I even, what's them papers you can relinquish your rights? You can hide these motherfuckers if you want them that bad.
You would do it that extreme?
Keep them.
You know she only doing that because she wants y'all to get back together.
No, fuck you. Go push P, because I'm pushing P.
Oh, wow.
I own the fuck on.
I just was told, my friend told me today, he don't like his baby mamas. They got kids by him. He's like, whenever I have a baby by somebody, I no longer like them. I'm like, wait, what? He's like, move. You got
I've heard
kids
that
by
from
me.
women.
Like, why is that?
I've heard
okay?
that. I've heard that from women too.
Yo, people-
Like the minute they get pregnant, they're not interested in that dude no more.
Wow.
I know, right?
That's opposite.
But he like, it was so funny. He was like, yeah, I don't even like you because my baby mama. Like, damn.
You problematic now.
That's crazy.
That
bro.
shit crazy.
It is.
I mean, to
crazy.
see that shit, you walk outside your house like, damn, man, let the nigga see his kid. I'd be on his side at that point. Damn, bitch, let the nigga see his kid. He
Now,
done painted
my
your
question
motherfucking
is-
arm.
Side of the
Now,
line.
my question was, one, did you know that was her car, or
Yep.
did you just only ride on the car that was in front of the house?
Because what if that was the person car who walked out and saw that shit? I'd be
Right.
so upset.
Because the way they made the post is somebody let that man see his kid, so they didn't confirm it's their car or not. So, because when I had the white Impala, everybody had a white Impala. So what if I just happened to be over by my cousin's house that day, and all of a sudden, oh, there go that nigga house right there, and then you go and break my windows, and I come outside, I'm like, bitch, what you doing? Oh, I thought this was my baby daddy Reggie car.
They did it on Barbershop. Remember that? Barbershop too.
Mm-hmm.
See, now you didn't hit the wrong car.
I said,
Now,
wait, that's my car. She said, wait, okay. And she pulled the fuck off.
right? Now you just fucked up the wrong car.
Am I allowed to punch you in your throat at this point?
I feel like you are.
Get
You
your leg back.
you damaged
I
my
mean, can we
property.
throw hands? Like, you done beat up you fucked up my whole car.
My car?
And I'm not even the nigga you looking for.
And these windows ain't cheap.
Like, what are you doing?
You gonna have to come up out of
You
something.
knew everything else. You didn't know the fucking license plate. You did know these
She didn't
numbers.
pay attention.
You knew everything else, but you
You
didn't
did.
know the license plate. I'll punch you in your fucking throat.
Big facts. You know who need to be punched in their throat, fam?
Who might that be?
StockX.
Oh, I heard.
Okay.
Here
So,
you go. Here you
Before,
go.
because this is for you. This
we go.
topic was added to the list for you. So, for those of you guys who don't know, recently Nike has accused StockX
Fuck Nike.
of selling fake shoes
No, we're gonna talk about it. Fuck Nike.
after Nike went on StockX to purchase shoes, and they got a bunch of counterfeits. So apparently, I guess Nike every once in a while will go and order their own shoes from their distributors, just to make sure they're doing everything right. They're not upselling or doing anything, felonious. Apparently, StockX is.
Nah.
So
Ni-
as a shoe junkie,
Nike is the felonious nigga you want to talk about.
So as a shoe connoisseur, because
As a
like
shoe
if I
connoisseur.
ever decide to get shoes, I will go to you
I appreciate
for
it.
your expertise in
appreciate it.
regards
I
to, because I
appreciate it.
trust you.
Right. I know a little. I don't know a lot, but I know a little.
I trust your judgment.
I know about shoes.
Right.
Right and left. That's it. Fuck y'all.
She's the only girl I know who purposefully bought 6 rings because they look cute on her feet.
Hey, my feet are this big. I look like the chulo when I was going around.
I-
Cascade skating ring. Fuck you, me.
I
Proud
mean,
of
what color were they?
Black and white. Remember we were talking about this the other day?
Okay.
Yeah, the base, the standard ones.
Yeah, the little shiny ones.
Okay. Yeah. I don't judge.
Hey, shit.
I
I
don't
don't
judge.
care.
It was funny because when she showed them to me, she was happy and proud. I'm
Because
like,
I was looking for so many different pairs of shoes.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I wasn't.
And then when you see the shoe, you be like,
all for baby.
I didn't say nothing because I was happy. Dre, on the other hand, went in on her.
Don't get it twisted. That's 12 of them.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's the only reason why I was surprised she bought those because she
Like-
does know shoes.
Like, don't get it twisted. It was the fact it was going with my chulo.
It went with her
I had a
outfit.
whole outfit had a button up here. It was biker shorts. I had all types of
Oh.
situationships going on.
It was just funny.
I had on long socks. It
You,
worked
you
when it
was
worked.
Mexican
A little bit.
for
I
sure.
wore the outfit
Dominican, at
maybe wore the shoes maybe 20 minutes from the Airbnb to the skating rink. I skated for a little bit, back to the house to change clothes.
Right.
Never worn them again.
Right. It was just funny that she was so happy to
I don't
find
wear
it.
shoes often.
It was so yeah. She definitely walks around the house barefoot.
I ain't going nowhere.
I don't judge people. You don't wear
So how do
Mexican
you feel
clothes,
about this
wear
one?
Them
Mexican
motherfuckers
clothes.
cost me $130. So fuck oil.
Okay, so personally, I think Nike is full of shit.
Are you sure?
Yeah, positive.
Why?
All right, man. So let's look at it like this. StockX, from what I've known, because I bought shoes from StockX,
You do.
but it seems like it's more of a hub than anything.
That's what I'm saying.
It connects.
Explain. So if you got a large shoe collection, right?
I do.
So let's just say you decided one day, like, you know what? I'm a grown ass man.
I need to get rid of some shit.
I need to get rid of some shoes.
Right.
Could you go to StockX and sell them on your own?
Yes,
Okay.
that's pretty much what it is.
Okay.
So it's like it connects
It's
buyers.
the Amazon for shoes.
Buyers and sellers is connecting us. So if you selling fake shoes, like where did you get these motherfuckers from? Like, how did the plug snitch on the fucking drug dealer? Because that's exactly what the fuck just
Because
happened.
you want to know why? As Nike, okay, I'm gonna play the role of Nike. Okay, I'm giving you premium quality uncut Colombian. Okay, I'm giving you the purest form of what you want. I got these streets going crazy. Okay, meanwhile, Manuel is out here selling yellow, stepped on. Okay, but he's selling it as if he's me. He's wrapping it in my packages, pushing yellow. He's pushing it through you. The same person, I'm pushing this pure through. I'm going to get on your ass for letting this dirt come through because you fucking it up for all of us because you trying to get a little bit extra money on the side. Because if people says, oh, Tone is selling yellow, ain't nobody going to keep talking to me. Ain't nobody going to fuck with us. My name is tarnished.
And I think that's what Nike did.
And that's why Nike is pissed.
I don't think StockX is selling fake shoes.
It's not StockX, but what they're saying is fix this shit.
So
It
StockX
has
Before-
to get verified through StockX.
Right. Fix
Okay.
this shit.
So StockX supposed to be customs. And they're not doing their job.
Boom.
Mhm.
Okay.
Bestie gets it.
I don't think they fake though.
They just misrepresented. How about
Nike
that?
said they bought them and they were counterfeit. If I'm
Nike
I'm the
Nike bought them shoes and looked at it and was like, you know what? When Terry put that Nike sign on, he linked that motherfucker.
no.
That's exactly what happened.
If I
That
own
was a B grade
if I
tennis shoe,
own-
and they was like,
if I own
we
the
fucked up. How this get out?
if I own the sweatshop and I got these little 6-year-olds putting my shoes together, and I could tell right away that little ink yonk did not put that loophole there, this is counterfeit. I know because my crew is not the one that made it. Somebody else at a warehouse down the street across from Samsung made this shit. And no, you're not going to get paid off of us. Shut all this shit down that don't have little ink lace stamp on it.
Oh, motherfucker.
Fuck you. Inspector 7. What was the inspector name on the tag? The inspector number. You know, you get your shoe.
They be
like,
putting that shit on there.
inspected by.
22. Inspected 22. Leon.
Right.
Like,
Like it matters, dog. That little dude, he worked hard checking that damn shoe. So I see Nike POV, but I see yours. Like we can't blame StockX.
But if Nike would just make shit more accessible, we wouldn't be going through this.
It's not Nike. It's StockX. So many people that utilize the StockX, they've purchased shoes from Nike in masses, and that's how it began.
And that's probably how it began. When you think about it, I go to StockX, I buy 20 of these particular shoes.
Stop buying in bulk.
I'm gonna slang these bitches.
I knew a dude that bought his pants in bulk.
Maybe it's hard. It's hard finding good pants for men.
He went to Farm and Fleet and bought them shorts in every color.
Farm.
And I laughed.
That's a wild ass location to be getting some
All right,
khakis.
ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank everybody for coming to the Death Fresh show. Like,
That is a
we
wild-
only been here like 30 minutes, but we got the fuck out. Foreman Fleet? Who the fuck is buying clothes from Foreman Fleet?
Oh wait.
What else do they sell?
He had the same color pants on 2 times. I'm like, didn't you just have them beiges on? He said, no, this taupe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yo, you ever boss taupe oatmeal?
Hey fam, I'm like
Fuck is
that.
oatmeal, bitch. That's tan. No, it's oatmeal, bro.
It's a difference. One's a little lighter. I got like, bro, when you work a job where you have to wear khakis with whatever work shirt is, you learn your different types of tan. Okay,
Lord Jesus, it was the
How
most
many types of
funniest-
tan is?
Several.
it's at least 7 different colors of tan, bro.
It's several.
It makes a difference, bro.
Should we Google?
No, I don't want to know.
You asked.
No,
I'm
no.
a person. If you want to, listen. I'm never coming to an argument with screenshots for Google. We got Google.
Google it, bestie.
No problem. I don't
Juan
know.
knows better.
Many
Juan knows we
How-
use Google
how
here.
many colors of fucking tan?
How many? le-
How many?
What's your favorite color?
Black.
You can't tell.
Why?
She every time she has came to do a show, she has had on black.
Fucking means nothing. Black
It's
is
not really like a color, but like
black is slimming, and it goes with everything. It's a nice background. Duh, motherfucker.
But black comes in different colors
That's
too.
just like if
Says
you.
23.
Oh my!
That's like if you say, "Juan, what's your favorite color?" and I tell you blue. How often do you ever see me in fucking blue?
But there's different levels of black too, bro.
There's Matt
Let her
Black.
like black. Stop trying
I'm
to-
not.
You okay?
Look good
You
in this
play.
black
You
shit.
play the
Fuck
game.
up.
I
You
do.
play WWE. Okay,
Yeah.
and you pick black. Now they give you that default black that looks a little dusty.
That default black is ass,
You mean
bro.
that
But then you go into the material section, and all you did was go cloth, matte, metal, and the black changes.
Satin,
Satin,
velour.
silk,
Yeah, I feel-
carbon fiber.
I feel-
It changes. So black comes in different blacks.
But it's 23 types of tan.
That's
What's
a
your
lot of
favorite
tan.
color?
Mine is blue.
See, I like blue. You never see me in it, but I like it.
My room
I
is
don't-
blue.
I don't
My
reckon
background
like-
is blue.
We just bought some blue shoes. Shout out to us, Midnight Navy. For all those who are into Jordans,
Who
those,
calling you to come back to the streets?
I have no idea.
Because this show blanket in my face.
those dropped on Wednesday.
You know what? Someone actually inboxed me and said, fuck you and whatever your little rink you got going on.
Who would say something like that to me?
Someone who tried to buy the last, not the shoes you just got, but the last one, and they couldn't get it, but you posted in the story, got them.
Yeah, I can't. I did not. I did.
They were pissed as fuck.
Well, I mean, why
And,
didn't
and instead of cussing at you because you technically didn't do nothing wrong,
they cuss that?
they
you?
came and vented to me.
Well, why didn't they just hit me up and be like, "Bro, what's your secret?"
They asked it on the post. What is the secret that y'all are doing to get these shoes when they dropped? And you told it, but I'm not. It's not my business to tell what y'all do because I tell you, and then other people start doing it, and then y'all.
Right? Then they
Chance
start
goes
fucking up. They
down.
start fucking
So
up the
that's
game.
not my business to tell. If you want to
Who-
share,
do I like them? Like, are we cool? Like, what?
y'all cool.
What was the gauge of level of coolness?
Y'all could be in the same area.
No,
They're not a bad person.
I
You fuck
want-
with them, but
if you're a sneakerhead, I always want you to win. Like, I love it when a nigga posts the got him. Like, that's the shit.
I won't put forth that effort to get you. I will go to StockX. I'm the nigga who will buy a pair of J's and be geeked about it, and you'll be telling like, dog, that J got a booty hole, bro. That's fake.
I wouldn't do it like that, bro.
But I
They're
did
the
show
only
me with the
shoes I
Jordans
got.
that got the booty hole because of the way the stitching was.
I wouldn't call them fake. I'd be like, bro, you got some B grades. They sneak through. It's a lot of shoes that be a little off, but they not.
Like my blue and whites are
To
B
the-
grades.
I feel like to the untrained eye, you never notice this shit.
That's how I am
But
with
to, I don't even know if shoeologist is a word, but it's gonna be one on the Death Fresh show. But to a motherfucker who in that shit and they stare at shoes all day, they probably look at it from across the room and be like, yeah, that shit, you know, it ain't fake, but it's off. You can tell
But see,
that
the thing
shit
about
got
it
through.
is a shoeologist who's also an ignorant nigger with social media are the worst because they'll shame people all day for them making a mistake that they didn't know was a mistake until you said something.
Right. Because I'm like,
The FUBU episode.
yeah,
That's basically what it is. Lil Dog didn't know he bought a fake jersey.
right.
He just wanted a
'Cause
FUBU
To
jersey.
the untrained eye, I couldn't spot a motherfucking fake. If you show me the real shoe and a fake shoe and it looks the same, I can't spot that. I'm a nigga. If I see some shit that don't come in the same colorway, I'll be like, yeah, now that probably ain't real.
Unless you went
Because
and got
I've
it
never seen Jordan make this colorway.
unless
or
you went and got it custom
right,
made.
like I've never That's what niggas be like. Oh, that's blue. No, that's supposed to be black. That's fake.
I'd be like, I went and got him custom made, bro.
I don't give a fuck what you do. It's your feet, your money.
I would do that. Matter of fact, it's a dude upstairs. You just bring him your shoes, tell him what you want to do, and dog, get busy on them.
Can we bring airbrushing back?
That's what he do.
I feel like that needs to be a thing again.
I don't think it went away. I just think that because we are connected to niggas who actually make shit, we just don't airbrush.
Man,
Because there's too many airbrush RP
That-
shirts out here for people not to
that-
still be airbrushing.
that was the standard like high school fit when it was time to go to Six Flags on a field trip. It's like, yeah, I'm
I
gonna
had
get
one.
I'm gonna get my
Why?
shirt airbrush. I'm gonna get
Why?
my shoes airbrush.
Why?
That's because that's what niggas
Why?
was doing.
Last airbrush shirt I got was for my friend's funeral.
See?
I had it.
Told you.
His favorite saying on the back. I had it for several years.
Everybody only air. I guess airbrushing
But
exclusive to funerals now.
With as great as the airbrush,
What you have
era was,
airbrushed? I feel like you got some airbrush.
I didn't.
You got some with Tweety Bird on it, don't you? Though.
No.
How old are you?
I'm 27.
I don't think she was around for that era.
The Tweety Bird
A
era?
woman her age.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Why would a woman lie about her age?
I usually say I'm older. I don't know why.
And I was
What
just about
the
to say, listen, excuse my language. I was just about to say because bitches be lying. I'm sorry.
Like,
and then she said I be lying.
Fam.
Mama.
Yo, speaking of,
you just be out here. I'm 35. You know, nothing.
but if you
But
you
she
pay,
doesn't have
but
that
she
demeanor of
with
27,
7, so
it's
you would
cool.
believe it. She doesn't do ignorant shit that a 27-year-old
I
would
would be
do.
so upset. I'm like, why? Why?
Only to people like I know I'm not gonna see again.
So you be in the
You
bar
don't know who
lying.
you're not gonna see
I
again.
be
That
having
is
arguments
true.
with people to tell me I look younger than I am. Like, I'm legal.
You do look younger than
Fuck.
you are until you talk, and then we also know
Is-
that you're psychotic.
Is
You have to explain that.
no, we don't have time for that.
Fuck you. Explain that.
Right there.
Because
We
I
don't.
ain't did nothing to nobody.
Today.
Bestie, you wake up on violence.
Listen, violence once a day keeps the stress away.
I don't like how you nodded. Like I feel like you agree with that shit. That shit
Right?
crazy as hell. What's wrong
You
with
gonna see a
y'all?
straight face? Keeps the stress away, you know?
But back
Choose
to,
at least
back
once.
to the original point.
I'm psychotic.
As great as the airbrush game was, it had its downfalls. And the downfall of the airbrush
You washed the
era-
shirt 3 times
No,
in a
no.
wrap.
I'm talking about like when they started just doing shit that didn't make sense. Like y'all remember Gangsta SpongeBob?
Oh,
Like why
yeah.
SpongeBob dressed like a Crip?
Oh,
Dawg,
the
you
dinner
The
jacket.
fuck?
You can get that on a regular shirt now, bro, if you want to.
It's terrible. though.
Graphic designers be out here just doing what
You
the
don't
fuck
need
they
airbrush.
want.
You got the little, what's that little thing they use to
The heat
make
press.
shirts?
Yeah.
Make
If
press.
make
you
press.
out here with SpongeBob and Patrick dressed like Crips and Bloods on your shirt, go to hell. Don't even come back. Don't
Take
even
the people
bother.
that wear denim outfits too. Take them with you guys.
Like,
The
How
pants
how
outfits,
how much denim are we talking?
pants outfit.
Like the
Your whole
jacket
outfit
match
smell
it.
like starch.
Who still starts in the
Yo,
clothes?
hey, back in middle school, niggas wore the
The
Guess
line
and the Jabot outfit.
When your denim jacket and your pants
wasn't
stand
one
up
of them.
together.
Didn't one of them you could buy with like the permanent crease?
Yes, those were the shiny
I
Jabot.
hate pants.
Imagine
outfits.
coming to school in the winter with a Jabot fit. So you not only do you have your jean jacket on, but you also got your coat on. That's a nasty fucking outfit. You wore your winter coat on top of this jean jacket, but go to hell, bro.
Hey, bro.
Go to hell.
Fashion.
Take the pants outfits with you.
Fashion.
Cash Money fucked up fashion.
Nah, FUBU did when they slapped
just
Fat
saying.
Albert on the back of it.
That was nasty.
But they back now. You know that, right, bro?
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it might work.
Back.
See, she
They
got
some
some.
really cute stuff.
See,
though.
told you she got something.
I'm only wearing FUBU if it's just the classic FB, and that shit came in 75 colors.
The default.
There was white, blue, green, orange, lime green.
He
That
bought it.
sounds like a classic shirt. 'cause
He bought in bulk.
If you go over
Yeah.
there,
In
He
bulk,
bought
yeah.
bulk.
there's nothing wrong with buying in bulk.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
If
It's
I can find them
because
motherfuckers right now,
You wanna know
I'll
why
get
it's
one.
nothing-
You mess with somebody that bought their pants in bulk.
You know what? One, I need to talk to.
Wait, I want to hear his answer.
I want to hear this. Like he had every color of these shorts in bulk.
I mean, it depends on what it is. Like, I would buy jeans in bulk if I know it looked good.
Well, that's women. We know we can't
It's hard
always
for
find
y'all.
a good pair of jeans.
Is
We
he
can't always
was,
find a good
was
pair
he
of jeans.
wearing like jorts or was he like
Jorts?
Like khakis?
They were all like khaki. They had like several pants. They had like a
Also,
it was-
he bought a year supply of Dickies.
yeah, with a strap. I used to pull them and then he used to stretch up that shit. Long story, it was funny.
You give my
You
man a
are
wedgie?
weird.
Like, what
You
Used to
are
boarding parents
weird.
every day. Like I felt
But
like
you loved him though, right?
No.
Oh, I wouldn't love a
You
man who
said I dated them.
I don't know.
I mean, you spent a lot of time
You
You
with him.
spent a
to
lot of
know-
time with him to know he had different
I
color.
spent a lot of time with you. I have male friends.
Were you related?
Hell no.
Oh, well. Your friend bought pants and boat. That's
He
cool.
was more than my friend.
Did he have like matching white Air Forces? I guess.
What was
You
the
don't know
shoe
the type
game
of-
like?
Now that's something that I used to have too many.
Don't put me in the middle of this. First and foremost, he ties his shoes. God damn it.
How tight does he tie him though?
As fuck.
You be choking his ankles. I hate niggas that
The
do
leg, the
that.
two sides be touching each other.
Why the fuck is they too motherfucking tight?
Speaking of niggas who tie their shoes, if I worked in a shoe store, I would not sell white Air Forces to white people. I swear to God, I would.
They have their own. Okay,
Because
so
I hate the way white girls do white Air Force One.
They be great.
That shit.
are you talking about how they do the
piss me
strings?
off. Bro, like they buy them and go outside, they tie them, they choke their ankles, they go kick fucking rocks.
They spin out.
They don't care.
Break dance.
What do you know that there's a over 55 Air Force Ones? So today when I had to go have one of my meetings, I stopped into this distinguished gentleman kind of a store where they sell Stacey Adams and suits and the fucking hats and shit. So there's a pair of Nike. They sell ties.
Tell you own the tie?
I own a lot of ties. What the fuck?
You want a tie?
Really?
Oh, she's so disappointed.
Yo, it was like,
Like-
really?
Like she's so disappointed.
Yo, that's
in
a
you.
clip. That's gonna be a clip.
That's gonna be she gonna be the soundbite.
Really?
Really, dog, she's so disappointed in you. And bro, they had a pair of Nikes that say Air on the side of it, so they look like the classic Reeboks that only had the Reeboks in that small little square,
Okay.
but it says Nike Air, and that was the Air Force One for them
For old people?
old people. Hella support.
Old white man love,
$30.
love New Balances. But they don't be wearing like the fashionable New
Monarch
Balances.
7s. They be wearing the Monarch 5s.
They be wearing them big fat ass. I'm like, damn, bro, your
Been
shoes,
for a long time.
your shoes big as fuck.
Good support. They can't tip over.
Ignorant.
That's crazy.
Extra comfy. Cold sell them. I seen them all the time. Like, dog, y'all keep Monarch 5s in stock, don't y'all?
Mhm. I'm gonna get some.
You are.
As a sneakerhead, I feel like I need to own some.
Right.
I'm not gonna wear them, but I need to have
So
them.
they're gonna be there. The one day you're gonna be walking around the crib.
I'm gonna get two pair. I'm gonna get a white pair.
the beige pair. No, you gotta get a beige pair.
I don't want a beige.
They New Balances, bro. You gotta get them in beige.
I used to wear New Balances.
And New Balance used to be fire.
I used to have all the colors at one point.
I
was
believe
also
you.
was a kid.
That was a thing.
I had to coordinate.
Coordinate.
I went to school on South Side.
So you were Cortexes.
Hell no. I would never wear Mexican dookies.
I would wear Cortexes, bro.
I'm not wearing no Cortez.
Cortexes was the
I don't
shit.
wear no Cortez.
Them bitches had grip.
Fuck them shoes.
Them bitches had grip.
Ignorant.
I was a nigga who liked to wear different shoes just to be different. I'm the nigga who'll go buy some skater shoes.
Nope.
Do some Heelys.
I would do some Heelys.
Yo,
I can get you somewhere quickly. I'll do
No,
some
no,
Heelys.
chill out, fam.
Was it fun?
why
Did it
did
get you where you need to go faster? I'm
Mhm.
jealous.
Why did you have it?
You want some Heelys?
I mean, can you skate?
I'll buy some Heelys for Christmas.
No, not anymore.
I'm gonna slide all through that kitchen making
So,
tacos.
How,
Oh,
how
we
you-
got tacos delivered quicker?
How you forget how to skate?
It's not really like forgetting. I just haven't done it in a while.
Oh, okay.
So if we do a skate party, she'll come through.
I was just saying, I was like, I said,
Maybe we should do. Maybe we should do a skate party.
I'll watch y'all roll around.
Not everybody skates at a skate party.
I know.
My brother is cold at skating.
I'm
Like,
I'm everybody. I don't
Like
skate.
like ATL code.
Yeah.
Like him and his friends be in the line and they be doing little routines.
I'm alright. I'm alright.
That's tight. I like to see shit like that.
That is, I like to see. I respect niggas that can do that.
Because I can't.
Your brother be walking into the skate room and then the announcer be talking about here comes sweetness and dog come in with his own theme song like on roll bounce.
Yo, he the most famous nobody ever.
Sweater guy.
Because I don't know that nigga name, but
I
he be
forget-
in all type of
he
movies.
be in all kind of shit.
Everywhere. He was in a TV
Nobody know that
show.
nigga name.
Look, he was in a TV show.
It is a
with,
plain ass
what's that-
name.
What's that one name? Dude, what's that one dude? He was in Soul Man with Cedric Entertainer. He was in the TV show Monogamy. I
He was
know-
in something because he was like
Cost a thing.
But who- Wait, was he? No, that was Nick Cannon and Love Don't Cost a Thing. That was
No,
Nick Cannon and Crystal Milian.
friend. Mhm.
Crystal Milian. No,
The friend. Of the popular people.
I gotta look up who the hell that nigga is.
Man, nobody fucking knows.
Yeah.
And Roll Bounces on Stars.
All I know is he was in this movie called Street Ball
Yep, he was in a movie called Street Ball.
with Anthony Mackie and Wayne Brady.
Wesley Jonathan.
And Wayne, you was right too. That name plain as fuck.
Told you he got a basic ass name. You
He everywhere.
that nigga got a nice little filmography too.
Mhm.
He was in Panther,
Can y'all
I remember that.
yo,
Crossover,
Think
I
about
remember
it.
that.
Is that the movie?
Step in the movie.
Crossover.
It was
that
a,
it?
you think of crossover?
We did a crossover with
Yo.
Anthony Mackie where they played on the
Two-
A1 team.
Yep.
Tupac played and one. Let that sink in.
Anthony.
Tupac played
No, no, no.
and one.
No.
basketball.
No. I take it one step further. Because you can look past Tupac because he was technically in Above the Rim.
Above the rim.
Captain America
He did.
played and one.
Mm-hmm.
Tupac was Captain America.
Yep.
It's the world we live in.
Tupac did
Look,
We're
play.
a black-
I'm just-
Well, Black Panther is
Dog.
also Captain America.
He was as aggressive as fuck on Notorious.
Speaking of
He
Anthony
was-
Mackie, speaking of Anthony Mackie, Dog did a movie with
Let me see if you gonna figure it out with Kerry Washington,
yes,
where he impregnated 19 different women and
Yeah.
got 10 G's a pop.
yes.
Tupac is out here pregnant. He will
It was a
forever
big
be Tupac.
controversy. It was like he impregnated all type of lesbians,
Yes.
manly lesbians, everybody.
He was just out here just
fucking.
dumping dick.
and they had to drop off 10 G's each time.
Yes.
Yo, I would.
He had
Did he have to take care of the kids?
No. It was a
I-
sign clause. We just want you because they were all lesbians. They were all in a relationship. We just
Man,
want a baby.
do you think you can get that shit in real life?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
a real thing.
I don't want kids.
Can I get 10 G's?
I don't know. I'm not gonna give it to you
I don't want you to get
because I'm not having them motherfucking kids. By nobody, baby mama. I'm good. I'm almost
They
out.
pay a lot in services.
Look, I'm almost
40,000,
out. It was
Megan Good.
30,000.
Megan Good or what?
It was Megan Good. No, I'm thinking something else. Never mind.
What are you talking about?
Wrong show. Never
How
mind.
the fuck are you looking at a computer with the wrong information?
No, because I clicked on Wesley again and I clicked on Roll Bounce.
The movie's called She Hates Me. I just watched it the other day on show.
No, I accidentally clicked on Roll Bounce instead of crossover.
Like, how are you Googling it? It's still
I'm like, what's
wrong.
wrong? What are you talking about? Mm-mm.
Wayne Brady was in crossover.
Yes,
He
nigga,
was the
he was
recruiter.
he was the evil, he was the bad guy.
He had on the suit, a taupe
Does
suit.
Wayne Brady have to choke a nigga?
Nah, he just talked with so much deliverance.
I think hot sauce was in that movie.
Who the fuck talk- Yep.
Some you gotta have actual and one people in
He
there.
he
There was a couple
A1.
A1
Yeah.
people in there.
Damn, what was the name of that movie? See,
Which
now you got
one?
me looking for it.
Which one?
The one where Anthony Mackie was just dumping.
Crossover.
Oh, Evil Pickford was
No,
in
the
that
one where
movie?
he was just dumping dick in
She
everybody.
hates me.
Ah,
Evil Pickford.
damn, that was one of his first movies.
Terrible. She can't act to save her motherfucking life.
Who?
Eva Pickford, Marcel, the bitch who was on Top Model.
Over. Eva,
Wet paper bag, bitch couldn't act her way to get out of it. Like, it's terrible.
she was just she's good to look at.
She might be worse than Beyonce.
This
Beyonce's
nigga,
a shitty actress. Please don't
yo,
don't fight it. Don't fight it.
Show me the lie.
I've seen the movie.
show me the lie.
She's not good
Show me the lie.
at all.
The only movie that she was
Etta James.
where she
Beyonce-
even that one she wasn't all that good.
Beyonce's only good when you typecast her because she's an actual singer. She's
Yeah.
not that
Yeah.
great at that, but she can sing.
The only movie that I allow where I would say she wasn't that bad because it was meant to be goofy was when she was in Austin Power Gold Member, because she was meant to be outrageous.
But when she did
Yeah,
that,
she was-
she did that
Any-
movie with Idris Elba, and she had to do the.
Oh, that was my favorite line. She could take your prophylactics if you need them and go to hell. But until then, I suggest the 5 seasons. I was like, yeah, bitch.
I was like, how you fuck up Nala from the Lion King?
Because she was reading that shit.
She was reading and she got that Houston's
Did y'all say they
plane.
can't read? People can't read?
I mean, honestly, were we
Then,
really
you know, she be
excited for
trying
that?
to do that deeper symbol? Like, shut up.
That's how she talk.
This is how she talked, bruh. She was not a good pick for that role.
Then when the rumor came out, they was like, yeah, we're gonna give Beyonce to be Storm. Please don't.
Everybody was
I
mad.
whoop everybody ass, man. You put Beyonce in the MCU, I'm boycotting Marvel.
She better not be.
I mean,
They wouldn't do us like
They
that.
can't do that.
They can't.
They're gonna ruin it. They're gonna be some ruiners.
Right.
nah.
I mean,
Take
I don't
your
know, bro. They
prophylactic if you
They
need
starting to let
it.
anybody in the MCU lately, though.
as long as they keep Jared Leto out.
No, he gonna find his way in.
Now fuck Jared Leto.
I mean, he 0 for 2 right now
'Cause
with both Joker and Morbius, whatever the hell that damn terrible ass
Morbius.
was.
they said that shit was trash.
It was like whatever the hell that terrible ass movie
It was
was.
trash.
I didn't even watch it all the way
Have
through.
y'all been keeping up with this Amber Heard shit?
What is that? What's going on with that?
with her,
She thought
Johnny,
she-
Johnny
Oh, the Johnny
Depp.
Depp situation.
Like
She's guilty.
I just saw a video on TikTok. Like she did something with some tissue, and that nigga in the background was
She
like,
posed-
"Hey, did she just take a bump?"
She had something in her hand
She wild.
when they walk past her.
I just feel bad because Johnny Depp is actually a cool dude.
But Johnny Depp, he had his little things in there. They made him read one of his text messages when he said, "Is my horrible ex-wife, who I used to give my jizz to, gonna be there?"
Well, because he was.
That's a valid question.
That's a valid question.
But it's the way he worded it. My horrible ex-wife.
It's
the whore
like-
I used to give my jizz to.
Hey, is that trifling ass bitch gonna be there?
That comes
Same
that thunder
difference.
cunt gonna be there.
Yeah, that's all
That
it
shit
is.
nigga say.
They cuss differently than
Right.
us. That's all.
It made me laugh.
It makes me laugh. My jizz of a whore.
Like that, like, man,
Give my jizz to. Like, hey, that bitch I used to nut in is still gonna be
that's
there.
what
I
he
don't-
said. I was like,
That's basically what he
Like,
said.
you want me to read it out loud? He
Has
was like,
anybody
yes.
has anybody ever given you jizz
Oh my.
as a gift?
Whoa. That is wild.
Is that intrusive?
I
Guess it would be my
apologize.
kid because it's a gift that keeps on giving.
Or taking.
Okay.
That motherfucker does.
Clap-
does cost.
Clap it up.
She is a little you. You stop treating her like she a menace.
You don't know her.
She is a sweetheart.
She doing that. If she's a little me, then she would know. Don't poke the bear.
She is.
Do you have any kids?
Mm-mm.
Don't have no kids.
Would you like them?
No.
Oh,
Are you offering her?
No,
some more? Is that
no,
a
but-
refreshment?
Like,
I
you
would-
offer both. Like, you know that? Like, that's a second-
Like, whoa.
You trying to get that tender pop? Anybody got time for
Like,
that?
are
no,
you-
bro. I'm not. I wasn't offering her children. I don't even want children.
I was like, are you offering some
I
horizontal
got 2 more
refreshment?
years to be a parent. Well, I'm working on my last year. My daughter
You
is
are
17
two more
in July.
period. You got 2 more years
my-
to be a
Yes,
concern.
I'm
My
holding it
influx
whatever.
of-
Look, her asking my daughter to be 17 in July. Her facial expression.
My influx of Nikes will stop. I had a baby.
Not really. You'll just be buying little shoes, but you buy big shoes. That's what they do now. They'll go out and buy every kid
I'll be-
and them and the boyfriend the same
I'll be on
shoe.
the app like,
Fuck
he-
them kids.
he's 5, nigga. He can still get
No.
use out these Kmart joints. He don't.
They don't
He
care.
Like Paw Patrol
Here's
anyway. Go
right. That's
ahead
what I was gonna
and
tell
call
you.
me.
The one thing I always laugh about is parents who buy their kids name brand stuff don't give a fuck about their kids because
Mhm.
little kids don't give a damn about none of that. Yo,
Oh,
you
shut the
done bought
window.
your son some fucking Jordans, and all they care about is them Batman joints his classmate got on. Could have saved yourself $100.
to the little motherfucker Target.
Sweater guy. My girls right now are running around in a pair of black and pink felines because they fucking like them being black and pink. They don't give a damn about the name on them shoes.
Some people like to live through their children.
And
It's weird.
I
but
get it. You want to
I wish my daughter
give
liked
your
the black
kid
and pink
everything you
feelings.
couldn't get, but you also
Bigger
got to
than
be
mine.
realistic too.
Oh yeah, I'll be upset. Because shoes are not expensive. I mean, they're not cheap. They are expensive.
They used to be cheap.
And if I spend, because a toddler's shoe is damn near $100.
Mm-hmm.
So if I spend $100 on this nice ass tennis shoe because I want you to be just like your daddy, and then I let you go outside, and the first thing you do is kick a rock, I might whoop your ass. Because I'm a sneaker
The first thing you do.
So I might beat you up off the
Kids
strength.
in brand new shoes fall.
Facts.
But that's for real. That's really what
No
you're
matter
supposed
what
to do.
it is, they can't
You
walk in
supposed
shoes.
the only time you are supposed to buy your kids new shoes is when you see their feet busting out the one. You should not be buying them just because a new color wave dropped.
Mhm.
That's what you should not be doing. Because one, they're not gonna give a fuck. Now the thing I love about my girls is they stair step. That means that when Lily outgrows a shoe, and if it's not that bad, guess who's gonna be wearing that shoe in about a month or two? Tiana. Perfectly fine. The only problem is now they're getting to that age where they want different shit. So Tiana wants glittery shoes with the high top. Lily wants to wear little flats that are coming white, red, or black.
Like she need to get all 3 pair then.
Right.
She
If-
usually do. It's only gonna cost me
If she ain't
$15.
getting
That's what it
a-
is.
all 3 pair.
It only cost me
They're all
$15.
gonna skippity
I
pep.
feel like I would be that parent that like we gotta carry like 2 pair of shoes at all times.
You're supposed to always keep a pair of tennis shoes
so-
about anyway.
So
Yeah.
so when you with me and we wearing matching shit, cool. But when it's time for you to play,
When time
I
to
know
hit the playground,
you
switch
gotta
your
put
shoes.
these on.
Yeah,
You can't go
we-
outside and play in them 12s. G.
we grew up with, hey, go put your outdoor shoes on.
Right, you gotta put them fuck ups on.
You put your shoes that you had last year, you go put them on, and then you go out there and play with little Timmy.
We had a whole set wardrobe of just play clothes.
Yeah, you had
Right.
clothes. You come home, you change into your who gives a fuck clothes. Usually, it's a bunch of free T-shirts you've gotten from someplace, and then you go out and play. Because I'd clearly go to what's that store? I can't even think of the name of it. Where I go buy my blanks when I print shirts up. Go put on one of them blanks. Go outside and play.
I gotta go answer this call.
I was riding through the ghetto.
That's not hard to do.
That's because I lived there.
You're right.
But it was like the first hot day we had, it was just nice.
It was too hot the first hot day.
Be outside, like, and it was peaceful too. It was like kids was being kids. I saw little bad motherfuckers with no shoes on and sitting in fucking dirt, and they had chalk. I was like, this is cool. Like, I like shit like that. Everybody's peaceful. Niggas had
Wait, no
barbecue.
shoes on, playing in the dirt.
That's what they was doing.
That's
bro.
real ghetto hood. That's the summer time in the ghetto.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they got the little sidewalk chalk and
Do you have dirt in your
Nah,
neighborhood, or
no.
everybody
your
got
street. Your
freshly?
street signs blue, ain't
You got freshly cut
Your-
green
Your
grass.
street signs definitely blue.
Your
No,
neighbors
they
wake
still
up Saturday
green.
morning and clean and make sure that they trim properly. They care, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Okay, we're not judging you for living in a
Homeowners.
nice place.
No, you say homeowner?
Are you a
No,
homeowner?
not me.
No.
I live around
I
home.
mean, that's a nice watch. Show the people to watch. I
Oh,
keep
they been-
saying,
It's been
that was
shining, baby.
busting.
That's that burlesque money. What's up? You out? Okay.
Love you guys.
You and your AP? That's nice.
It's actually like a below, but people always ask me like, "Is it real?" And I'm like, "Yes, it's real. It's real Swarovski crystals."
So you out here just changing the game?
Everything is real. Why do people think
Right.
things are fake? Somebody
Because-
made that shit. Everything's real.
No, because everybody wants it to be at a
society,
Like
Unnecessary-
$30,000.
unnecessary high value for no reason.
society keep telling y'all shit fake. Stop listening to society.
I'm like, no, it's real. It's
Yeah.
what I wanted to be. I wanted crystal. I didn't want diamond.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I wanted these knockoffs.
A crystal ain't nothing but a
I wanted
improperly
these
cut
fake
diamond
shoes.
anyway. Ain't no big difference. Same glass.
That's a nice watch though. I'm not much of a watch wearer.
I am.
Like my
I
Apple
love
Watch.
watches.
You look like you.
I
like
used to have a
watches.
grill.
He did. He
Used
was
to have a
proud of
grill.
it too.
Huh?
He
I
was.
had one too, and it was just like my
No,
bottom
that's what-
things.
That's what the fuck I wanted, nigga. So that's what
I didn't
had.
say was you didn't want. I just said he was
I
proud
might
of
buy
it.
another one.
I
don't
was
know.
actually helping commend you because you were proud of it because you didn't give a fuck what nobody else thought. You wanted
Well,
the
'cause
grill
it-
and you wore it proudly. What the fuck? Stop being so defensive.
My father, like,
Hey, is
he-
Stacy Twist open? By you?
yes.
Okay,
Well, it ain't open now. But
of
yeah.
course, but
It's hot, nigga. They
That's
built
what-
the business.
but that's just it. They don't have a set open June 1st. No, it's
I know-
like hot
that-
outside, we open.
They need that.
That's
Like
what
when you
I'm
ride by, there needs to be a sign that say, "Hey, we'll be back May 15th."
That's what I'm saying. That's what made me
That's
stop.
right.
and think.
Like we need a sign that says, "When you coming
See,
back?"
you happen to live in a neighborhood where if you have an ice cream parlor, it's probably going to be open year round, and they know how to adjust for the winter. We have
Tasty Twist.
a spot that sells ice cream.
You ever been to the Tasty Twist?
They will open.
Never.
Probably when I was like younger.
They
I heard
open.
it.
They open when they feel like it's going to be hot for enough days, and then they'll be closed when it's kind of getting a little cold outside. So, dope ass ice cream.
Man, you get your twinkle cone. They got some nice.
See,
chicken.
niggas judge you because it's called a twinkle cone.
Nah,
Because you
them
know we live in a day and age where niggas who don't wash their ass call everything gay. So you go order a twinkle cone, like, oh, nigga, you gay.
Yes.
But it's fire. It's
Pe-
fucking fire.
People who do not wash their ass is fucking crazy.
A twinkle cone is either vanilla or chocolate ice cream. Vanilla is the best to go with though. Sprinkle some almonds, cashews, kind of nuts in there, and then take the confetti jimmies that they put on cake, put it in there, and then you just stir that shit up.
Bussin'.
Interesting. I've been to Leon's and like Dairy
Yeah.
Queen.
Dairy
Dairy
Queen.
Queen. She was proud. I've been to Dairy Queen.
Hey, don't sleep on Dairy Queen.
Watch. I don't sleep on it, but when you have so many other options that exist,
Hey man,
that's the only thing. Like I can't go to
when
Dairy
they put
Queen.
that shit in a cup and then on the commercial they hold it upside down, that's real.
I'm not disagreeing with it.
And
My
you go
sister
to-
used to work there.
You
I
go to
seen
Dairy
her do
Queen,
it.
You be like, hey, did you hold your ice cream? You can really hold your ice cream upside down.
But I don't want my ice. That's not going to selling point for why I want my ice cream with you.
That's not a selling point.
Not a selling point. My ice creams don't tip off my cone.
I prefer to go to frozen custard anyway, or like Cops, because it's not ice cream, it's custard.
And that's the difference.
Custard is fucking amazing. Then you could get butter pecan without the peanuts in it.
Doesn't that defeat the purpose?
No,
But it makes sense because of
I
allergies.
just like the flavor of it. I don't fucking like the pecan. That's just trash.
I mean, you know,
The
nut allergies are
elementary
real.
School I went to had like a day where cops would come and just give us like custard.
That's
What?
fast.
Fuck, where did you go to school at?
Underwood Elementary in Wauwatosa.
See, I was like, first of all, it's
It-
called Underwood, so you know that's not nowhere near the hood.
Is it Blair? Is this Blair Underwood on the school?
No.
Blair Underwear.
That would've been
Carrie
amazing.
Underwear?
Carrie Underwood,
Carrie?
probably. White
Like,
people
what more
are
Carrie?
everything.
Probably Carrie.
White people are fucking terrible.
You still live out in the Tulsa area?
No.
Nigga, I just told you her street signs are blue.
Tulsa would be blue.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What the fuck?
That's right. I'm high, bro. I've been smoking. You gotta forgive me.
No, I'm only asking because I was going to go down a little political road real quickly, but you know, she don't live there no more, so it don't matter.
White people love politics.
And their pets.
They definitely love
You
that.
know, I don't.
I'm gonna get to
No,
that in a minute.
I don't know what kind of vibe I would give off. Like, I don't look like a nigga who wants to talk politics with you. I don't. I know I don't. I looked at myself in the mirror daily. I do not look like I'm a political kind of guy.
Have you realized white people judge the kind of person you are more so based on your political view? That's why they love politics. See, we all know that deep down inside, every human being is a fucked up person. We've learned on Mimi shows that people have their kinks. So people are into different things. We can't judge you. But whether or not you down for guns or not, who gives a damn? There are some white folks that are just racist, plain and simple. We won't judge you on that. It was just how you was raised. We get it. But your political view decides how you think, which also decides how you manage your money. Because right-wing people are selfish with their money, and all they want to do is keep making and keep making and keep making. Liberal or left-wing people want to be able to make it that everybody can get equal opportunities to make the same equal amount of money. Everybody doesn't have the same viewpoint on that.
That's a fact.
So if you're a more right-wing person talking to a left-wing person, I ain't got time to talk to you. I'm not going to waste this energy trying to get to know you better because we
So-
think differently.
Well, from the general consensus of the 7 months that I've been out here at the job, everybody hates Joe Biden. That's just what I've gathered from these
because
conversations.
honestly, though, Joe really ain't did nothing but just give away stuff. And truth be told, I damn near forgot he was our president.
Facts.
Okay.
Every time.
Now, don't get me wrong, Trump was very entertaining, so he made it that we seen him all the goddamn time. So maybe Joe is just not around as much as a normal president wouldn't be around, but we just spoiled by Trump always being there. I completely forget dog our president.
Every time somebody say something about Joe Biden, they always circle back and like, yeah, man, shit went like this when Donald Trump was in office. I just be like, I don't know what you want me to say.
Look, bro,
You
we
want me
live
to
in
go, well, but what about Barack? I don't know what the fuck these white people want me to talk to them about. Like, man,
that's because
are you gonna buy this steak or no, fam? Because that's what we here for. Buy some fucking
Politics-
ground beef, bitch, and
politics,
move
weather, and
on. Yeah, they love talking about the weather.
politics, weather, and I'm trying to remember
They
what the
snot
third one
nose
is.
ass kids. They'll talk to me about. Well, I don't give a fuck about your kids.
No, some of them don't even talk about their kids. They don't give a fuck about them. They hate them. It's 3 things that white folks will always talk about, and I can't remember what the third thing was right now.
So while you think about that, I
I'm not.
found the white version of me. I have. He's my coworker. This is the white me.
How is he the white you?
Like when I first started there, like we would bump heads on like just the stupidest fucking shit, just like all the fucking times, like just bumping heads. So like a week ago, I was, putting in some days off on the calendar, and he got July like 3rd, and he asked for it off.
Right.
So when I was because they was like, why you want all these days? I was like, well, it's my birthday. And then my manager goes, funny. His birthday is like 2 days behind yours. It's like, see, I fucking get it now. That's why we bump heads. We're the same fucking person.
Because y'all birthdays is 2 days apart.
I just like if you were to ever meet him, you'd be like, that's Juan.
Nah, I've already come to the conclusion that Doug is Juan. You and Doug are the same person.
I love Doug. Shout out to Doug. That's my
You
nigga.
and they are have enjoying their Bella's
It's
birthday.
Bella's birthday. Shout out to Bella. Turned 3 today.
So I'm enjoying Bella's birthday.
You know what I would never do to my kids? Even though I think it's dope, I don't know if people should do it. I think it's corny. Look who turned 6. I hate that segment on Fox 6.
Fuck you, because I did it for both girls. I waited. I
hate this
planned on it.
segment.
No, I've been seeing
I
that shit.
fucking
No,
hate it. I hate it. Like
you know, all of our friends have done it. I've seen almost everybody's kids.
I applaud them for doing it.
Because I remember when Amber did it.
I just said I hate it. I'm entitled to hate,
You, because you're not there yet.
even when I have
When you have a kid,
maybe.
when you have a kid, it's gonna be different.
But I
Because you'd
feel
be
like,
like,
why
you
am
gonna,
I not entitled to hate what I hate?
you can hate it, but it's just gonna be different once you have a kid.
Like I feel like niggas won't just let you hate shit in peace, or they won't let you disagree in peace.
I never said you
No,
couldn't.
I'm not
disagree.
talking about you.
Oh,
Just
okay.
talking about the internet in general.
Oh, the internet never. No,
Because
nobody can ever be opposite of what everybody is, but nobody's on the same page.
yesterday was Friday. For those
13th.
For those who know what Friday usually is, Friday is usually New Music Day. So everybody's been waiting on Kendrick Lamar to come out of his fucking rabbit hole and rap again. And he did. Has anyone in this room outside of me heard this Kendrick Lamar album?
Have you?
I haven't yet.
I listened to this album.
You actually beat me too, because I didn't even give a damn it came out. Now, don't get me wrong.
I-
I'm a Kendrick fan. I can listen to his music. I just wasn't in a rush. The last 2 projects, I wasn't in a rush to get to, even though it was making some kind of statement.
Well,
I just wasn't in a rush for this one.
I feel like if I'm going to like dislike something, I should at least listen to it first.
Oh, so you listen to me.
So I can dislike it properly. Like, don't just hate shit blindly. Like, oh, I hate that. Did you listen to it? Nah. Why you hate it? So I figured I would listen to this album. Now it is a double disc, so it's
They
like
still make those?
No, because they don't make CDs like that. But it's separated like that on the track list. So I think it's 9 each side. So it's about 18 songs. If not, yeah, if my math's right. I think I made it to like the first 9 and was like, this is not for me. I don't know what it is about Kendrick Lamar. I can't stomach it. I just cannot. That is not taken away from his rapping ability and his talent, because the nigga make money doing what he do. But the kind of music that he make, it's not for me. And I think that that's okay to say. I also don't listen to fucking Common, because the kind of music Common make is not for me. I just don't want to hear woke nigga rap. That's it. That's all. If that's what you like, love it. Listen to it. Me, nah. I like a sprinkle of some fucking ignorance in my music. I like a heavy fucking beat. I like, this is the type of shit I like. So it's not that I hate Kendrick Lamar. He just don't make music for me.
And like I've always told you, that's just not your bag. I've
And-
always said that when we used to argue about different types of music, I never said that you were not wrong to like it. I would just say, it's just not your lane. That's not your bag.
Right. Like every once in a while, nigga make a song. I'm like, okay, that's cool. I could jam this, but I'm not gonna sit through no whole fucking album.
Not for
Which
everybody.
I think it should be okay to say what you don't like. If you don't like fat people, say I don't like fat people. It's okay. If you don't like skinny people, you're not into that. But why is every time somebody say what they don't like, you're a hater?
That's because they're a lover. And if you love something or you love a project or a person, anybody that's against it is that hater is the default go-to. If you ever notice that, because somebody could be making moves and someone is not rocking with them. Shout out to all my haters. Nobody is hating on you. Nobody even gives a damn that you're doing this. You just want attention. Those who disagree with it. For an example, the argument has always been Andre 3000 is one of the best lyricists, right? It's been an argument. Everybody doesn't agree with that. He has pretty cool wordplay, but he's not one of the greatest.
Yo, Andre 3000 is slid in the lane where he get away with a lot of shit.
Right. And
We
You
gonna
said-
do that whoop-de-whoop and all that bleak. Get the fuck out of my headphones, bro.
Every
Fuck
every
him.
every match can't be 5-star.
He's a vibe.
He's a vibe. Kendrick is a vibe for those who want it to be a vibe.
I got a homeboy named Butter and another homeboy named Cheese, and we gonna make it milk until it drip down. How are we letting him get away with? What does that even mean? Can you tell me what that meant?
I used to know, but I don't care anymore.
Like, do you know?
Look up the song on Genius, and Genius will tell you the lyrics. That's one thing I love about
homeboy
Genius.
named Butter. Okay, this is obviously, is this a dairy scheme? These are dairy bar.
Definitely dairy bars.
I hate him. I do. I just like, how do we like, I don't know.
Anyway,
And niggas be like, yeah, you top 5. Huh? What?
but at
Nigga
the
won't
same-
even give us an album, but y'all let that rock.
but at the same time, you also got to remember the West Coast put they put the West Coast on Kendrick's back. So he's supposed to be this one of the greatest rappers out the West Coast. He always gets thrown there. He's always been what Kendrick, J. Cole, and every once in a while they'll shuffle number 3 of the best rappers out right now. So because these two were supposed to be sitting at the Pac and Biggie level
You not
right
finna
now,
tell me
they not finna most folks are gonna complain.
a nigga who rap every 10 years is the best rapper ever. Like, he not even consistent. Like, every 10 years, fuck you, dog.
The way they look at it is, if you make a solid project that everybody can fuck with, you don't have to keep making music every
like
year.
I was listening to like, because I've been listening to like the Joe Budden pod. Like, I listen to all these different podcasts. I'm like, y'all
I
really
cannot get in the dog podcast.
y'all really gassing this nigga. Like, I sat here and listened to this shit and I was like, this the nigga we supposed to be afraid of? What does he even say? This the nigga who out rapping everybody.
Hey, that
Then I seen a tweet that said that after he dropped the shit where he was morphing in the niggas in the video.
I didn't even watch the
Yeah,
video.
he got that song ain't even on the fucking album.
It be like that sometimes.
But he got a video, he morphing to like Nipsey and some other people.
Yeah, I seen the
It
post
was
about
like, yeah, after this video, Kendrick is better than Hove, Biggie, Tupac. I'm like, so because a nigga's a Power Ranger now, started morphing into people. He the best rapper. Y'all gotta shut the fuck up, please.
the irony behind this is you niggas act as if MJ didn't do this shit first.
No, man,
Because the whole black
Mike
and
turned
white,
into a panther.
the end of the black and white video, is that not what he did during the time when the technology wasn't even there?
Mike was already GOAT level by the time he was doing
Like,
that shit.
Mike,
But I feel you. He did
when
it
that
first.
song dropped, Mike was at such a supreme level that, first of all, this is when Mike started making 8-hour videos. The shit didn't end. That song, not only did you do this dope ass morph thing that everybody sees when you watch the video now, but for some odd reason on national television, you were allowed for another 10 minutes to grab your dick and break shit.
Yeah,
And then turn to a panther and roll the fuck about.
Mike really was on TV grabbing his crotch.
And Doug grabbed his dick. It's
Like-
like you doing constantly yelling, screaming, grabbing his dick, breaking cars. Just
and like
nigga paid for
and
this.
grown man was fainting when they saw him. I couldn't imagine being on that level as a person that when I walk in the room, there's a possibility that motherfuckers is gonna stop breathing. I wouldn't want that kind of pressure on me.
It's
I
not your
would
fault.
just.
Not your fault.
How does one person become like a phenomenon like
You make Heal the World.
that? Heal the world?
You never heard Heal the World?
That's-
Make it a better place for you and me and the entire race.
that ain't. That,
It's a
that
choice
got-
we're
that-
making.
Okay, that's different from We Are the World.
No, We Are the World is
trash.
it was,
Shit didn't age well.
of course, it
And
did
Prince
not,
was not wrong for saying, "Hey, I'm not doing this."
that did not age well.
You want me to sing what? Who wrote that? Fuck y'all.
Prince is an example. Prince, I mean, We Are the World is an example of One Blood remix where you put all these rappers on here, but there's no reason for them to be on this song at all.
You ever watched the video? Mike looked frustrated the entire video.
Because niggas
Singing off keys.
Stevie alone irritated the fuck out of Doug.
He like, bro, that's not how I wrote the song. Why are you singing like that? It's not how I wrote it. Sing it how I wrote it.
You got these white folks in here who don't even sing on their own real song, singing on here just because you want their fans to buy this song so we can save the world.
When that studio session was over, Mike probably looked at Quincy and was
Dog
like,
burnt that shit down.
he's like, I see why Ike beat up Tina. I see why.
That did no,
Motherfuckers didn't sing the song the way I wanted them to sing the song.
nah, bro.
This-
That's not
This
the
is
same.
why. This is why Ike punched her.
Not the same, dog.
This is why Ike punched her.
So Tina sung the song right. Ike was on that coke, bro. It's a different story. Not the same.
No, it be like that sometimes.
It's not the
Sometimes
same, bro.
Sometimes you gotta jab a nigga in the throat.
No, you don't. You gotta jab nobody. Wrong.
You wouldn't punch nobody in the throat. You ever
No.
punch somebody in the throat?
She looked like she stabbed niggas.
Do you? Are you toxic?
Oh,
Are you taking way too long? to
She
answer
white
that?
girl toxic.
No.
I don't like the way you answered that. You might be though.
Are you toxic, fan? Tell the truth.
I mean,
It's a
to an
safe.
What's your
extent.
toxic
It's a
trait?
safe space.
Everybody has toxic trait. What's your toxic trait?
I just want things to go my way.
So you're a brat?
Yeah,
Ew, that's disgusting.
Interesting.
very
That's
much so.
that's real disgusting.
We had a brat moment today.
What is with these people that want things to go their way? Everything can't go your way.
But
that's
it's a
why she-
possibility that it can.
But that's why that's why she usually be in leadership. Because if you're the leader, you control the narrative. That's why she's not in the burlesque show. She's running the burlesque show.
You gonna beat niggas if they don't dance the way
She
you want
probably
them to
does,
dance?
and they probably into that shit.
What happens if he spin the wrong way? Do you Joe Jackson him? Because he whooped Marlon ass for spinning counterclockwise when everybody went clockwise. Marlon spent the other way, got his whole ass beat.
I just let them know if they.
And then Joe
With a
made him
stern
stand on the sidewalk.
Whip in
and
your hand,
spin.
you look like you paddle niggas.
No.
You be beating on niggas?
Look,
Tell me what kind of people do you be bringing here? Like you,
she's been on Mimi show already. She's perfectly fine.
so you do them like Randy from Players Club?
What?
You never seen Players Club?
No.
Damn.
Wow.
Okay, is this? You know who Lisa Ray is?
Are
right?
you into
Mhm.
BD? He's trying to ask you in summary where are you into BDSM?
To an extent.
Thank you.
Okay. So like if you see
Are
this
you a
thing-
sub or dom?
I could be both.
You're a switch.
so you Nintendo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we call them Nintendos?
Shut up.
You're Nintendo.
You better-
I'm
it's not
giving
your-
names for everything.
It's not your world.
Nintendo.
I can see that.
That's
I can-
it's not.
see you
I
being a
get
switch.
confused every time they start talking about this shit. It's like I'm a dom. I'm a switch.
I'm a brat
What
tamer.
the fuck do any of this shit mean, bro? Can I get a book?
Okay, so a dom means you're a dominant personality. You're the one that
Bro, just
controls.
Put it in a text message. Give me the Google link. I'll read it.
I'm giving you the Urban Dictionary version real quick. Dom is the one who controls everything. Take the pussy, take the dick. Sub is like this pussy is yours. Like, hey, get him hard. You can do whatever you want. Switches during the moment. You might be the aggressor who's trying to get the party started. Then all of a sudden flips you over, and now you control. You beating that ass down. Being a switch. Easy for you to understand. You got it.
Ain't no woman gonna flip me over. I'm a whole grown man.
I didn't say she's flipping you over. Dog. I'm saying you
Don't
flipping her over, bro.
I get what you're saying.
I get it. I
Tom.
just want to make sure.
Just-
That's a strong ass
the-
woman if she
the-
flipping
the
you over.
point of this
If she
podcast is comedy.
can flip you over, bruh, I don't think that you can stop her at that point. She has came to take your
I'm
cookies.
not telling nobody that happened.
She is coming to take your manhood
Yeah, and
because she has flipped you
and
over.
she gonna win at this point.
Right, she's already flipped you, so that means that the extent of her strength is limitless.
Yeah, I wasn't ready. For it. I was having a conversation with my cousin.
I'm sorry about that. Which cousin, first of all?
Mimi.
Oh damn.
It's just like it's just certain things that you wouldn't like. I told her, I was like, "Hey, bro, if this was to ever happen to me, I would not tell you."
Some things you can't tell.
It's like, so imagine a world where you like a person likes you, person pivots and picks somebody else,
This happens.
but that shit didn't go right, so that person comes back. You, as a forgiving person, because you still like them, open arms come back, and then that person burns you, like Clap City, STD type shit. Like you waited for this pussy and it was tainted, or you waited for this dick and it was tainted.
Broken pussy.
I was like, fam, if some shit like that was to ever happen to me, I would never tell you. I can't. We cannot have that conversation.
So
I wouldn't tell nobody that.
no,
shit.
you can't. You can't. Let me tell you how I say that. You gonna end up having to tell somebody.
None of y'all.
No. Hear me out. If you had a situation that has required you to go seek medical assistance because you suffer from mesothelioma. Okay.
Mesophilia? What the fuck is that?
Whatever. You gotta go. You gotta go to the doctor. Somebody gotta take you to the doctor, bro.
Uber.
Okay. Somebody gotta take you to the doctor.
Uber.
Somebody gotta take
Uber.
you. Was not Ubering, dog.
Uber. Niggas will not know what happened to Juan that day.
So you go Uber to the doctor and Uber to the clinic.
Yep.
To get your medicine. Okay.
One Uber session.
One of us is coming to get you. Know you gonna have to, bro.
Yo, because that's crazy. Every time we got to stop at Walgreens. Oh, stop it. Don't
I pick up a
worry
medicine.
about it. Don't worry about what we here, bro. I need some condoms.
First of all, you don't wear condoms, so that's a lie. You burnt, bro.
Raw is law.
You got
Do
burnt.
you like raw sex?
Oh my. Why do you keep coming back here?
I
You-
don't know.
I feel like he didn't forewarn you of anything, did he?
She was on Mimi show. I thought that was good enough.
I wasn't there that episode. Had I been there, she would have understood that this shit is weird.
It's not weird. It's outgoing.
It's-
Would you honor if you were not coming here to promote your burlesque show? Would you come back if we invited you?
Yeah.
Hell no. She like, nah, I'm busy, bro.
No, she ain't lied to us yet. I don't think so.
Saturday? Nah, I gotta work.
No, you believe it or not, Juan, folks love coming back to our show after it's done. They like our raw candidness of stuff.
I actually saw a Facebook memory and I felt like I'm gonna share it again because it was very honest. It's like I don't promise a lot of things to people, but what I will promise you is that when you come do this pod, you're gonna have fun.
Are you having fun?
Mhm.
All right. I guarantee you a good time.
So, for our last topic before we get out of here. So, apparently, it's not always good to be Russell and Sierra.
Damn, what they do now?
So, recently, Russell and Sierra bought their children a new dog. Okay.
Sounds pretty normal.
Pretty normal. Sierra goes and posts a video on TikTok, Instagram, can't remember which one it was, a photo of their new dog. They welcome Denver to the family. Okay, I think
Yo, did they really call the dog Denver?
somebody named their dog Denver. I don't know. I'm just using that as an example. It might be.
He now plays for Denver too.
I think that's probably what he might be named Denver. Now I think about it. PETA got pissed.
Because they posted pictures of their dog.
No. PETA got pissed because when they looked at the dog, they seen the dog was a purebred, meaning that you had to buy the dog from a breeder. They felt that due to the fact that the Wilsons and their influences should have bought a dog from the shelter. So they commenced to spam and go ham on this post, all because the Wilsons did not buy a sheltered dog.
The audacity.
PETA must be stopped because it's nothing but white folks most of the time who put the lives of animals over their own.
So you mad that I didn't go buy a used dog?
Big fact.
Bitch, get away. I'm not buying no used. This dog has been through some things I'm not ready for. I would like a fresh dog with a new start. That way we can experience life together. She want me to go buy a dog who's probably been beaten, starved. This motherfucker ain't got it all. So now he's sitting in the motherfucker corner shaking. I'm trying to figure out why this motherfucker vomited all the guy. I don't got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time
Give
for
me the
autistic
puppy
dog.
that fell right out of the pussy.
Nobody wants an autistic dog.
But what gives you the right to tell me what I could spend my money on?
Exactly. And that was the whole reason why. It was like, for once, Future ain't got nothing to do with this when it comes to Sierra. But two, it's like, dog, white folks need to chill the fuck out. Because how are you going to get upset at somebody because we bought the dog the way we bought the dog?
If you're so concerned about these animals that's in the shelter,
Why don't you
go
go buy
to each shelter and get all the animals.
And that is
Get a
one of the things
farm.
I have always said. Like, they are quick to want to jump down our throats to purchase these old special need animals. Okay.
I'm not buying no retarded dog. I'm sorry if that offends y'all. I'm very sorry.
At this point in time, PETA is offended by everything. Okay.
I wouldn't talk about Peter. Just anybody who don't like the R word.
R word. Bro, we've said nigger several times on here.
Yeah, but the R word is different.
It's in the same box as a bad word.
I didn't say the N word with the ER. That was you two motherfuckers.
I didn't say you said it. I'm just saying it's been said. And don't act like you don't.
After Facebook said that's a no, I try not to now.
You wrote it compared to saying it. Okay,
It's
different.
not like I used it in bad context.
Hogan didn't use it out of content, and he caught hell.
I am perfectly okay with how Hulk Hogan used the word.
Unless you're Iron Sheik. That man is clockwork.
He wake up and hate.
Hate.
Yeah, like, I'm just saying, like, you gonna tell me what the fuck to buy with my money?
It was the
What-
Caucasian.
You don't see niggas say, "Hey man, go buy a used car." Like, what the fuck? No, it's broken. It's used. Someone had this dog, and you obviously in the shelter for a reason because nobody wanted you.
Big facts.
So why the fuck do I want you if nobody else did?
Big facts. Okay, so last topic for today. It's not really a topic, it's a question. How comfortable are you being open and honest with yourself? That's not the question though, but
I was gonna say, like, that's a wild question.
no, this next question is even wilder. But how open and honest are you about yourself? Like-
I'm pretty honest.
Okay. Are you ready for this question?
I damn near need to know.
Okay. I'm just saying, are you ready for this question?
I mean,
Y'all ready for
let's
this?
do it.
Okay. At what point did you realize you had good pussy?
Mm.
And I'm gonna get to why I'm asking this question. Not because I want to know your actually pussy power, but just why I'm the reason why I'm getting to this question.
Well, it could be a number of things because I don't want to say because people come back because people will come back.
Yeah,
to
niggas come-
trash.
People just like fuck.
Uh,
Dudes who come back because they just need something to masturbate with, and it just happens to be you. So, unfortunately, ladies. But continue.
I think when it gets to when the other person starts like doing things for you and like buying you things that are of a certain caliber.
Okay. So monetary value.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like when you can start getting me to do shit that I wouldn't normally do.
Yeah.
Like when you know what Juan is, and he's like, nah, Juan on some other shit. That shit right there got folks just fucking.
Like if we not together and I ask you to pick me up from the Chicago airport
Oh,
and you do it.
That pussy is amazing, and I'm coming to get it. You said you where? You
okay.
Chicago? Oh, no worry.
Hey, no, that's
3 o'clock in the morning. Don't even worry about it.
That's just an hour and a half.
But you got to
away.
work now. I'm coming to get it.
That's only an hour and a half away. No problem. I feel you on that. No, the reason why I asked this question is because there's always been the constant debate where these women be like, I got grade A pussy, right?
You think Jada got that wop? She had Will out here slapping niggas.
That whole you know what? I'm actually completely done with them. Like, I don't even care about either one of them anymore because
Anytime a motherfucker give you a look and you just like, you know what? I got to punch this nigga in this shit.
because at the time, bro, I don't even know if it's a mental manipulation, if it's just standard husband must defend wife's bullshit, if that box is boxing. That whole situation got so many layers that I don't even care.
Boxing.
It got so many layers so that I don't even give a damn about it anymore.
But back to your original statement.
But you have a lot of women out here who will say they got grade A pussy, right? But how do you come to that conclusion? If a nigga say this some good ass pussy, that's just what a nigga's saying because he wants to keep getting the pussy. I can sit here and be with a chick who may have mediocre, but because she's convenient and she'll do the nasty things I ask her to do when I want to try something new, I'm going to go ahead and make her feel good about a job well done and say things like that shit's fire. And it doesn't really mean that it's fire. Meanwhile, I can go over here to this girl and I can slide in there and I can come in 2 pumps in a grind. I'm going to lie and say, oh, this some fire ass pussy when in actuality, I just wasn't ready.
Is this the equivalent to like being like a loyal customer?
Kinda. I mean, like I say, men use women to masturbate sometimes, so it has nothing to do with the actual woman itself.
I say that,
But they always say
because
they got good pussy.
there are
Somebody's
some
lying.
there are some places that you would go, and you'd be like, okay, they don't always got what I want, but when I'm in here, they treat me well, and it's a good experience when I come in here to shop.
That's why niggas go
So
to
I
Starbucks.
always come back. But then you could go to another store that got everything you need, but every time you need some help, nobody's there to help you. And then when they do help you, it's a
Collectivo.
shitty fucking attitude. So it's like, you know what? Y'all cool, but I don't like how y'all do fucking business, so I'll never come back.
A chick can have actual good pussy,
But a bad fucking attitude.
but a badass attitude.
And you don't want to deal with that shit all the time.
So you don't want to, even though this is like probably what God sat down and put the extra thick glasses on just to make sure he got the pussy right.
And got the little wrench out like when you be changing a watch battery.
Right.
He got some shit in there.
Like he got the glasses that got 3 levels of thing that you click down like in Toy Story when Dog was sewing up Woody. Yeah, sewing up Woody.
But she got a bad attitude.
She
and
got
I,
a
and I don't
terrible
like the vibe all the time.
Like,
so
you
guess
ruin-
what? I don't want to fuck you as
You
often
ruin the mood.
as I fuck the mediocre pussy, because when I come over,
She makes me
chill,
feel like
my vibe is nice. She may roll the blunt. She might cook. Like, it's everything I want to be like, but this pussy ain't really all that great. But the customer service is fucking fire.
B- at most.
So I'll be here tomorrow.
So I tend to ask women,
You
at
got
what
great
point did
customer
you
service?
realize?
Do you or do you not have great customer service?
I do have amazing customer service.
You know we're not talking sexual, but fantastic. Like, are you a vibe? Would we want to be around you even if we not fucking you?
Tom, I got the point, and I think she got the point. But for the viewers who didn't, I appreciate you explaining.
Yeah, I like to go a little.
'Cause I'm
That's how,
like,
that's how this tag team works. You put out the ignorancy, I explain it.
that's fact. But you know,
I would say, yeah,
Awesome.
I'm extremely knowledgeable.
she know where everything is.
Are you a smarty arty?
Yes.
That's a turn on for some people.
What high school did you go to?
She just told you.
No, that wasn't high school.
She was elementary
that
school.
was
I'm
elementary
sorry.
school.
I went to
apologize.
MPS for high school.
How was that transition going from a suburban utopian elementary school to
Niggas, real ones.
trill ass ones?
Well, I don't know,
Because there's not a single
it-
MPS school you could have gone to
it depends on where she went.
that did not have a sprinkle of niggerdom in it.
Well, okay, I transitioned for my 5th grade year.
You transitioned from a boy to a girl kind of transition.
From Tulsa to
Ooh.
MPS.
Well,
that
which-
like a culture?
wait a minute, which Tulsa did you go to? Which middle school you go to?
For 5th grade Tulsa, 4th grade Tulsa, I went to Underwood, but then I switched to Maple Tree for 5th grade.
Okay, so you had a nice little transit. You
It was
slow.
still very much so traumatic.
It was a jump, but it was a nice transit. It was.
What high school did you go to?
I graduated from MSC.
I want you to pay attention to how she specifically
Yeah.
clarified graduated. That means she's experienced a minimum of 2 high schools and one she will not speak of.
Is this true?
I went to 5 different high schools.
God, are you a trouble child?
She just didn't fit in with the MPS lifestyle.
Yeah, pretty much.
When you grow up with the suburban mind state, because the one thing about schools that I figured out, suburban and private schools teach you how to learn. MPS and public schools teach you what to learn. So when you're forced to be like test is all that matters, you don't transition well in the school system. Because I went from a private school to North. Even though everybody at North I knew because I lived 3 blocks away, the learning curve fucked me up.
So was it more of an educational thing that you was high school to high school, or were you a badass kid
Was you taking bitches, man?
I wasn't
in high
bad.
school?
Yeah, you know how like when you new girl, you pretty, you carry yourself a certain way, and niggas are used to looking at these ratchet bitches all the time. They're gonna gravitate
It's
to
definitely
her just
different
because
when the
you a
new
different
girl walk
vibe.
in the room.
Because you a different vibe.
Why y'all like her, bitch? Because we've been looking at you for 3 years.
We sick of your shit.
She's new. We got to get to know her.
And
Fuck
she's
you.
nice. And plus, she don't know none of my lies.
Right. bitch.
So-
Been lying to you since fucking freshman year. Leave it alone.
I wasn't bad. I switched schools because I didn't like
You like
either
them?
how the curriculum was or the atmosphere of like the students.
You like the
my-
white uppity bitches? You can say it. You like the uppity bitches,
What's wrong with you? Stop. You got to let this white shit go.
bro? Have you ever been lied on by a white woman?
Proceed.
Okay.
You know what? Nah, technically I have. That's how I got fired from Walmart.
Walmart is different. You niggas was nigga.
She lied though.
They gonna believe a white woman at Walmart.
And
before
I
they believe
wasn't.
you
And
anyway.
first of all, for the people who listen, I got fired from the same Walmart twice.
I don't know. You know how you got his job back.
Because so the first time I got fired, we had this manager. He was fucking retarded. I'm sorry about the R word again, but he really was. So we have availability sheets. So if I tell you my availability is from here to here, you should probably try to schedule me inside my availability. So my availability is from 2 to 10. So you have from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. to fit me in for whatever you need me to do. But he would put me on schedule to be here at like 12 and 11 o'clock. So then it just started looking like I was just showing up to work whenever I felt like it. But like, this is what I'm available. Like, why do you keep doing this? But instead of them saying something to him, they talking to me, and now I'm getting in trouble. So Walmart has like 3 levels of discipline. So you get like coaching, you get coaching. So there's a verbal, a written, and then your third level is like a D-Day, which is decision day. If you sneeze the wrong way, they'll fucking fire you. That's how it works. Anything, it gets you fuck out of here. So by I think it's Wisconsin state law, after like your 6 hour, you have to take a lunch. But it was a fucking holiday. We was only on the schedule for 6 hours. So I ended up going over that 6 hour because I was fucking helping the little stupid white girl. Because I'm like, well, if I leave you with all this shit to do, you're going to be bitching when we come back to work and you're going to tell nobody helped you. So I'm like, I guess I'll be nice and I'll help them push all these cars back. And I came back to work and it's like, all this bullshit about a 6 hour and they got to fire me. I was like, what the fuck did I didn't do nothing wrong. I was helping. And the bitch just, he could have left. Was her exact words. I was like,
White women will throw people under the bus in a heartbeat. Specifically black people. I think they enjoy throwing black men under the bus just cuz. Hence why Barbara needs to mind her fucking business and stay out of HR.
So then, like, when they realized that was some bullshit,
I didn't experience it.
After like 3 months, they let me come back. And by the time I came back, all my friends were in like position of power, so the interview process was really easy. Then the second time
come back because everybody got fired or quit and they needed help bad.
The second time I got fired, I deserved it.
He's stealing TVs.
Yes, we was stealing everything. They owe me. You know how niggas go on vacation, be like, they owe me nothing. Walmart owed me everything at that point in time.
Because he got fired unjustly, so he took it out on the system.
You need a TV? I got you.
Now he's the reason why TVs cost $1,000.
You need video games? I got you. Anything you needed. If I knew. And then because they were so lazy, like I worked at the ghetto one, like it was on what's the fuck, not Good Hope, where the fuck Midtown, the one that's no longer there.
That's like
it's always busy. So if we fuck up something back here in electronics, that means the CSM from the front end got to come all the way back here, fix the fuck up just to go all the way back in front. So it was like, well, we sick of coming all the way back here. So they started teaching us how to do certain things so we could avoid always calling them. But you know, when you show a nigga something, they're gonna just use it for evil. It's like, oh,
this is why black people can't be in power.
Time to start clipping these motherfuckers. That's exactly what we did. Then folks, he went down. He was like, he just started snitching the whole operation. Everybody got fired.
Well, at least y'all ain't getting nothing else. Probably
yeah, they definitely could have took niggas to jail.
At least you didn't get the clap.
I don't want the clap.
You fear the clap.
I do. But I just like raw sex is the best, but it's like I fear the clap, but I do everything to try to catch it. Like you're not even trying not to catch it.
You know how you don't catch the clap? Deal with just one person.
And
that one person don't deal with another person.
Hey, but even if you the faithful nigga, motherfucker bring you some shit back.
No, y'all gotta get tested before y'all start clapping cheeks. That's what a lot of niggas don't do. Niggas don't go get tested, so they don't even know what their storyline is before they start this.
Random question.
Hey, it could be no more than what I just asked her.
If a guy was to ask you on a date, and the first date was a trip to the clinic, you know?
Well, he wouldn't even have to take me there because I already have my results.
I'm just saying, like, can you do that? Like, can I take you?
Do you
to,
go
like,
and
the
get
clinic?
tested often just cause? Like when you've had a mate and y'all broke up Like a few months later, you go get tested just to be safe, or do you
Um,
do it when you're you're interested in a guy, like I like him, let me go get tested to make sure we good?
I would say I usually go like around, if I'm like in a relationship with them, I'll go maybe every 3 months or so. But if I haven't, I'll just like do 6.
I feel
months a
like
year.
that should be a thing. We should normalize that.
It should
Like-
be normal.
like
it should
if-
be one of the
If
thi-
we get to the point where you think that you want to give me some ass, and I think that you want to let me fuck you, I should be able to take you for ice cream and STD.
test.
A test. Why not?
Especially
You want-
since all this stuff going on with like Atlanta. A lot of people go to Atlanta. A lot of people come from Atlanta here.
And come back with strep throat.
start off with strep throat.
That's what you think it is.
You got strep throat. Next thing you know, your boy got Bell's palsy from dropping y'all off at the hospital.
You gotta let that go.
No, bro.
I didn't do it.
I gotta blame y'all,
I
dog.
was fucked up too.
I didn't say you wasn't, but notice how I've never had that issue again.
Tone.
The only thing different is I took you and your sick bitch to the hospital, and now one whole side of my face, which happens to be the same side that faces the passenger seat, don't move for a week.
Look. But if you gonna go that route, how long have you known me?
I'm not saying
How long have you known
we
me?
know what the central cause of the
'Cause-
virus infection.
Because I'm like, bro, you've known me for like 10 years. Do you know? You know I don't own a fucking winter jacket.
The principal factor is
I
y'all
didn't get
two-
sick till I started fucking her.
y'all cross streams that cause some type of ailment in the air that
I
happens to be floating around in my
Nigga,
car.
nigga never had a cold as an adult, and I don't wear a coat, hoodie, anytime we go outside. 0 degrees, I got a hoodie on because I'm going from the house to the car, from the car to where the fuck we are. We're not even outside now. Why we need a jacket on? A coat. Started dating her, I started getting all type of sniffles and shit. I was like, you know, this is not good. I got allergies now because I fuck with you, fam.
So one day,
I never had these problems.
this guy calls me. Okay.
Did
Hey,
I
so-
call you, bro? Because I couldn't talk.
You had to have called me, texted me. Somehow between the two, it was you. Because if she would have hit me, I wouldn't have left the crib to come get y'all. Because you know how I am. When I'm in the house, I'm in the house. Okay.
I was dying.
And that's the only reason why I came out like, all right, let me go get my boy. He right down the street. You climb in the front seat. She climb in the back seat. I take y'all up to St. Joe's. Crib is only 3 blocks away at this point in
Nigga
time.
took me to the worst hospital ever.
Look.
These motherfuckers left me in the waiting room for 3 days. I'm over exaggerating, but I was out there for a long.
He was out there for it.
If we went to it probably was like 7 o'clock when he dropped me off.
Now, taking consideration, he couldn't talk. So when she got in the car, I'm like, well, what hospital y'all want to go to? She said that hospital. I said, cool. I can climb my black ass back in the bed because I'm only 3 blocks away. Could have went back in the house. So him and his ass being there, that's on him and his chick at the time. All I know is I woke up,
That nigga
The
took
next
me
day,
to the worst.
can't feel my
hospital
face, fam.
He didn't make an executive. he didn't make an executive decision and nothing. He didn't say, nah, I can't let my bro go out like that. Let me take him somewhere nice.
Now, the only reason why I did not pull the trigger on this situation is because the woman that you've been laying with, who seems to be sick as well, said, this is the hospital we're going to. Maybe she knows something I don't know. Maybe she got a family member that works there. Maybe whatever they have has already been talked to on the phone with a telenurse, and the telenurse said, go here because we already got your information set up there. When it comes to medicals, if they say, hey, travel 8 miles to this particular hospital, even though I got 2 across the street, guess where I'm going? 8 miles. When the medical, I don't play. I have a wife that's a nurse. I have a sister that's a nurse. I'm in love with doctor nurses. I have women who are in the medical field. They say, hey, this is what you do. That's what I do. I don't argue with the medical shit. I, on the other hand, don't go to the hospital too often. You want to know why? As old as I am, I don't get sick too often. I only got mental problems. I got sick that day. I got sick to the point where I couldn't feel the side of my face. Me and the wife were sitting in the doctor's office. Before the doctor could even come see me, I'm going to be fucking pissed at Juan if I got Bell's palsy.
That's not my fault.
I told you before. I haven't even seen the doctor yet. I just can't feel the side of my face. You know how they say, go to WebMD, you self-diagnose yourself, you'll be completely wrong. I didn't even have to go there. I knew I got Bell's palsy. I know I got Bell's. I was so pissed. I told the family group chat, the last group of motherfuckers you tell anything to, because niggas will not forget. It's like
People
this-
don't forget.
And I was like, I'm out here with Bell's palsy, and it's Juan's fault because he got mono. So I'm out here with Bell's. I done told the group
That
Juan got mono
And
only
I-
because
And I don't. I had tonsillitis.
yeah, it's the
He-
principle. It's the
He
fact.
told motherfuckers that my bitch done gave me the kissing disease.
Gave
This is
my-
fucking nuts.
Now, was I wrong for that?
Yes. Then,
But I was upset.
This is why you're wrong, because again, the group don't let shit go.
No.
Now, this is all pre-pandemic. This is way before the pandemic.
Wait, no, the pandemic wasn't even a thought process yet.
So one day,
We had COVID too.
as a group, we all decide we're gonna go to like old country buffet.
I forgot about that.
We is chilling. One of these motherfuckers told the waitress
Mimi.
that I had mono. So she walk over there, she take like 3 steps back, and then I was like, oh, so y'all think that's funny.
Mimi.
Like 5 minutes later, because like you've been to old country buffet before.
Yeah.
So like the little area where like they jump in the dishes, that she's standing there with another nigga, and like I look and they just pointing and laughing. I'm like, so now she done told this nigga that the fat nigga at the table got my. I'm like, all right, all of y'all.
First of all, it was only extra funny because we couldn't have stayed there if he really had mono, because that's very contagious, right? It spreads by talking German, and you had a fucking buffet. All this nigga need to want to do is lean over and say, "Hey, is that got cheese in it?" And now your breath is all on it, and everybody's in the fucking old country buffet is sick. So we knew that it was funny though. We immediately cleared it up like right away.
Yo, because they was looking at
And she
me
looked at him like
I sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to exit the premises.
and he was gonna be pissed because he just paid his money.
I was gonna rob old country buffet then.
But yes, so we'd like to thank all of y'all for tuning into this week's episode.
I got one more question before we go. Just one more.
For her or just in general?
Anybody could. I mean, well, you ever had to convince yourself to like a nigga?
Yes.
Why did you do
That
it?
is some sick shit. Why do women do that?
Hey, Mama Bear calling. She's saying you've been gone too long.
I'll call it back later.
Like, I've never met a nigga who is like said, I had to convince myself to like a chick.
Because at the end of the day, we are like, at least I get some pussy. We're content with getting the bare minimum out of her. With a woman, you have to convince yourself to like them, because if you do says, at least I can get some dick out of it, and you get pregnant, now you got the worst baby daddy in the world as your baby daddy because you didn't like the nigga to begin with.
Don't convince yourself to like
I
Either-
mean,
either you like me or you. All I'm saying is because I find
Hold on,
it.
wait a minute before you go into your story. What was the scenario where you had to convince yourself to like somebody?
I would say because I usually stick to like one type of person when I date somebody. So I was
What's
trying
your
to,
type?
jump out the box, give somebody an opportunity.
What
You
is
got to
your
jump
type?
out the box to give somebody the box.
It's not really like a set.
It took
It's
her a
not
minute
really-
to catch it.
It's not like a set type of person, but like you have to have certain qualities.
White.
So
No, definitely no.
just because she went to Tulsa,
I'm messing with her because of that. She does give me the I would date a white guy vibe, but that's not my
you don't like
preference.
white guys?
I have dated.
I feel like you'd have to convince yourself to like a white guy.
That's probably who she was convincing to date a white
That's
guy.
don't convince yourself to like.
Did you have to convince
I
yourself to
just
date a white
wanted to,
guy?
Either
Just want to
I-
see what it was like.
Either
feel
I
you.
have the qualities that you like or I don't. Don't find shit about me that you do like, because my overall package you don't like. That shit is nuts to me.
But if you think about it, majority of
If you-
relationships are that's
but-
what it is.
But I'm saying though, like, if you like men who are over 6 feet, don't be like, okay, I'll deal with him being 5'11" because he's funny. You like niggas that's over 6 feet. Stick to that.
But maybe the 6 feet niggas ain't funny.
I feel like I'm never gonna be what you want because you had to compromise to be with me. Like, don't do that.
Here's the thing, Juan. If they're compromising internal stuff, that's a problem. If they're compromising physical stuff, you'll learn to love it no matter what. Because when you find out, I like guys that are 6 feet, but then all you dating are 6 feet jerks, you're gonna let the fact that they're 6 feet go. You only want them to be 6 feet because when you're on heels, you're 6 feet. Oh, I don't want to be taller than my man. If that's the one thing that's gonna stop you from dating a great girl, or in this case, a great guy, sexuality to the spectrum, date whoever you want. But if that's the reason why you won't date him because this one moment when you decide to put on heels, you taller than him, you are a superficial person who don't deserve anybody to begin with. Because if he makes you happy, he treats you right, he takes care of you, he makes you feel like a woman, looking down on him should be normal because you're looking down on him when he's eating your pussy anyway. Who gives a fuck?
Nice left turn. I fuck with it.
You got to make people think things from a different perspective.
Nice
Come
left
to grasp
turn. I fuck
concepts.
with it. I just
But now dating outside your race, completely different thing. Because even though he's a cool brother or she's a cool chick, she's never going to understand how you and your culture can be. Yes, we have these wiggers out here who are down for the cause.
Wigger will always be funny.
Funny, but that doesn't mean they truly understand what it means to be black. They just know what the superficial side of it is. They don't understand the struggle. Yes, you have some poor white trash people who can correlate and relate to it. They still can't be black. So dating outside your race is more than just looking at pink meat. It's understanding where their perspective and your perspective, vice versa. I can date a European woman because they have actual culture-based struggles that are similar. I can't date a white American.
Don't convince. When you say I had to convince myself, it just sounds like you said.
I wouldn't say convince, but like gave them the opportunity.
She didn't hold the barrier up. Like, all right, nigga, woo me.
Yeah, but some people be like, well, I had to convince myself to like him. Like, nah, bitch, don't do that.
Have you ever caught somebody a nigga?
Oh, what?
What?
I just realized we throw the word around so freely here. I just want to
Nigger?
make sure are you comfortable with the word nigger?
I've said it,
Nobody
like-
is.
Apparently we are.
I've said it in like a friendly atmosphere, but not like out of context that offends someone.
As black people, can we actually say it out of context?
Yes. Yes, we can.
I feel like at this point we own it. It's our
You
word.
know who said shit out of context? Folks who was down talking them white. We was talking them black women. And then look what happened to him. Talk about fucking irony.
It's only irony because he got killed. How many black dudes go outside and date other women and down talk women? Here's the thing. Is his opinion valid? It's his opinion. It's whatever he feels. Do we have women out here who degrade themselves and treat themselves like transactional relationships? Of course. Maybe he's tired of dealing with them. So that's my whole thing is women who take men who say things negative about women personal need to take a look and see, do you actually fit the description that he's describing? If you are not that woman, okay?
Why does it matter?
Huh?
Why does it matter?
It matters because, of course, you got to protect black women, but you shouldn't give that much energy to it. You should not. If there is a white man who has a black woman and that black woman down talks all black men, first of all, you ain't dated me, so you can't be talking to me. 2, you can only talk about what you dated, and then I have to look at you as an individual. Was what were you bringing to the table? If you wanted this particular type of man, and these are the kind of men you kept coming across, then you are looking for those type of men. Or you're looking for traits that those men have that also have these negative things you're complaining about. So you not valuing yourself. So by you just going to get a white man, or I hate this more than anything, people who down talk men and women from Milwaukee when they move to a whole nother city, like it ain't the same bunch of shiftless Negroes there too. You just ain't met them yet because you knew. They don't know that you've been ran through like traffic on Fond du Lac.
Yo, you can't. You can't say stuff like that.
Nigga, I'm on a rant right now. Who gives a fuck?
You can't say that.
My mom already went to bed. I'm on one now.
Ran through like Fond du Lac, bro. Do you know how many ran like that? You cannot say that about females. I'm sorry, women. What do y'all like to be called?
Yeah,
Apparently
apparently you can't call them
I
females.
can't call y'all females.
We had a whole issue like a few years ago.
What's your pronoun?
What's your
I
what's your pronoun?
I don't really understand that. I'm
The pronoun
I'm a
shit?
girl, as long as you don't call me a man.
Right. No, they don't. Y'all don't want to be called female. I'm sorry, not y'all. Women.
I don't like female either.
What the fuck? What are you not one?
It's
Female,
it's
male, feminine. Like what are we saying?
it's a classification. It's a classification more than an individuality.
Can we just go back to where bitches and hoes and sluts was offensive? And not regular words that are actually in Webster's fucking dictionary.
Bitches and hoes and sluts are in Webster dictionary.
But
as well.
still, you knew what I was saying.
I'm just saying, let's take it all the way back to the original. Let's just start calling chicks red lipstick Jezebels. Simple, cut to the point. A specific woman.
I called a bitch ma'am one day, and she looked at me sideways, and I thought I was being very respectful.
Some women don't want to be respected.
Excuse me, ma'am. Who are you talking to? You bitch, get out my way.
I would feel offended if somebody called me a ma'am.
She only says that because she's young. Ma'am is usually associated with an older.
You would feel offended if somebody called you
because she's
ma'am?
27 years old, bruh. Why are you mamming her? You're older than her, first of all. Yes, me and you, we work in a customer service environment. Ma'am is a normal
right,
way.
like
until we get an actual name. Ma'am is a safe space.
Right, and I'm like, I've been doing customer service ever since I started working at 18, so it's natural at this point. Everybody's ma'am.
Ma'am and sir are our safe places. It's the tone you put behind it. Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am.
Right, like ma'am is one word, and I can give you 7 different inflections for you to know how I fucking feel.
Ma'am, chill out. Ma'am, that's not how this works.
You don't like ma'am? Well, I mean, I guess I kind of get it. I don't too much care for when people call me sir.
Excuse me, miss. Excuse me.
And I'm old though. Well, I'm getting old.
Miss, there we go.
Younger women, you're supposed to call them miss. Excuse me, miss. Hey, Miss Lady Bitch.
I was gonna say, like, I know niggas say way worse. Y'all like female and ma'am or
female I could get. Like Nikki broke it down one day of why female was offensive.
Why is it offensive?
I don't remember because I stopped listening. But
why is it offensive to you?
When it was said, I understood her POV in regards to it.
Well, that's why I'm asking a young lady in her POV because she says she don't like it. So what
Your
about
makeup
it
layer is on
doesn't
point,
like?
Oh, don't look too close. Jesus. Okay, but like for me, it when someone says it kind of like lessens the actual female.
The value.
Yeah, like
it devalues them.
I don't know. It's weird. It's just like
and that's why I'm trying to understand because I
so
also
say female.
Female.
It just kind of makes it. I don't know.
It's like saying, look, these women out here need to chill out. You kind of give them the value and whatnot. Man, these females need to stop tripping. Me and you see it as the same thing.
Yeah, you just said the same thing in 2 different words.
But by saying female, it gives off the connotation that I've devalued them even less than whatever it is that I'm saying they're tripping about.
So would you rather I just call you a bitch at this point?
Or woman.
Well, if you're angry. You still at the end of day one, we need to fix our vernacular and just start calling it women.
Because I'm gonna just be a mute for the rest of my life.
He can't be a mute.
Because I don't know what to say.
The minute he get high, he gonna say whatever's on his mind anyway. That's why he could never be a Buddhist monk.
Yeah, because they gotta take a vow of silence.
And they got some fire ass weed up there too. That's where heroin come from.
I like some Tibetan Kush.
That just sounds like it just takes you to a whole nigga. You walk through universes.
I'm ready to hit the
nigga.
Multiverse
You will be in the multiverse.
I'm multiverse.
Nigga, you making circle rings with that shit.
I like to smoke some Dr. Strange. Why niggas ain't got no? See, niggas put all these fancy ass names. Name my weed after my favorite Marvel characters.
Marvel is not gonna do that. He's gonna get sued. Or you talking about street niggas?
Yeah, street niggas.
Oh, okay.
All that be the same.
It do.
It do, but
Unless it's from like the actual farms, because a friend of mine, he has a actual farm in California.
Yeah, unless you can specifically grow the different variations like meth and how high, everybody's smoking the
And they
same shit.
put different herbs in each strand to make it.
that's why I like the
Make it what
dude
it
that I
is.
buy weed from right
See-
now. He pulls up with a nice baggie. It's a plastic bag. It ain't none of that fancy shit that say gelato and nah.
You can get that from the
That- right.
smoke shop.
I be telling
Right.
I'm like, bro. I tell my cousins all the time. I'm like, fam, just put my weed in a bag.
See,
Stop bringing me these fancy ass bags that I don't even know where you get. I've seen that you can buy this shit off Amazon, bro. This shit ain't smoking how you say it's smoking. It's weed, fam.
here's the thing.
You didn't get this from nowhere but the nigga off 58th or wherever the fuck. dog.
when it comes to weed in Milwaukee, when I realized that I had some weed that had some color strands in it, okay, because I was living in Colorado for a while.
It was
Beautiful, okay. This is before weed even became legal. Living in Colorado, multiple different fluorescent color different weeds that, because you know me, when I talk about weeds, you got your uppers, your downers, the ones who level you out. This, you smoke this when you want to study, you smoke this one when you can't go to sleep. If you got a hunger problem where you eat too much, you smoke this weed. You got a problem where you don't eat enough, you smoke this weed. I knew my shit. I broke out my boy. I can't sleep. I can't even remember the name of the strand, but it was purple, light green, and your regular natural grass green. My niggas, I ain't smoking that shit. That's too colorful. That's laced. I'm not smoking with any of you niggas in Milwaukee ever again.
No, fuck that. I need all parts of that shit.
Oh, you'll sleep like a baby.
Nah, that's cool.
That shit had
That's-
nigga.
I need to go night.
Because when we could, after like POV training, and we used to be out there with live rounds, you know that shit still rings in your head sometimes. Niggas go out back, hit an apple bong with that shit. We was good. Niggas never had problems sleeping for the next month.
It's the best feeling in the world when your eyes start getting heavy. And you just
You smoke weed?
when TV starts watching,
I've done edibles
when TV start watching
Soft.
you, that's
because I smoke hookah and I don't want to do too much to my lungs. I'm still very young.
You really think that smoking weed is gonna damage your lungs?
I mean, just like too much smoke because I smoke hookah like
You drink, if you drink a lot, of water, that counteracts that, right?
maybe they clear by now.
what?
Yeah. Smoking dehydrates you. And because it starts from your lungs are the ones that get dehydrated first. But the more water you drink, the more your body stays hydrated. So when you're too hydrated, as they refer to, things like your lungs will absorb all that. You ever heard of somebody saying they got water on their lungs?
Never heard of it. But
Oh, wow.
I can see that's a thing.
You don't hang around old people enough. But yeah, that literally is your body has too much water, so it starts to put fire into your lungs.
Makes sense though,
It does.
because a nice cold bottle of water.
Yeah, you just if
is
you
so
increase
refreshing. Like when you have hit the fucking moon, like when you are sitting on the moon and looking at your house, that's how you know you high. That's kind of how I like to be. And then I just sit there and I just play
Yeah.
video games.
drink water after anything that you do that will dehydrate your body. So drinking liquor, smoking hookah, smoking weed, doing cigarettes.
But playing video games while you high fuck you up. Cause like with all these new systems
All the
and
colors.
these new fucking TVs, shit be so bright. Like I was sitting there like,
No one told you to play video games in the dark.
bro, my TV bright as fuck, and then
It
all
does.
these vibrant ass fucking colors trying to play wrestling and the pyro go off. I'll be all fucked up in the middle of the night, and like nobody can come help me.
You be
Have
stuck.
you ever had edible macaroni?
He doesn't eat cheese.
Oh, that's
I,
unfortunate.
bro, don't do that.
You live in Wisconsin.
First of all, I'm very weird with how I consume my cheese. I'll say that.
Okay.
So like, I'll eat pizza and I'll eat macaroni, but like, I won't put cheese on a burger.
He will order a cheeseburger and say no cheese.
Facts. I've done it before.
I literally cussed him out in a drive-through
Yeah.
because he did that shit.
No, Mimi was so pissed at El Grande. Motherfucker, just order a hamburger,
Like,
bro.
man, I was
It's
pissed
2 in the morning. We've been drinking, bro. I'm reading the menu as is. I didn't see hamburger. I just saw a cheeseburger.
No, we was mad that day.
So if you just see cheeseburger, what do you order? You order a cheeseburger. And then when she start asking you what you want on it, you start telling her what to put on it and what to take off of it. And I had the menu said hamburger and then add what you want. Different story.
It was the fact that she had to write cheeseburger with no cheese when she could have just wrote hamburger and then whatever extra he added on to it.
Hey, bitch earned her tip that night though, didn't she?
She was cool. She was gonna earn her tip with us anyway. We tip good anyway. But we have come to the end of this episode. I was gonna replay this, but of course we went past the 10-minute mark.
We did.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I like to thank
It'll be on YouTube.
I like to thank Duchess for joining us today as she's on her podcast tour right now. Did you have fun with us?
Yeah.
You gotta come back. You gotta come back. Come back and hang out with us as we travel down this wild, weird world that is the Death Fresh Show. Make sure you check us out on all streaming platforms. That's Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever else you listen to your podcast. If you are not doing nothing next Friday, come out to the Burlesque Show. It's gonna be a fucking blast. You get to come hang out with us. I don't know if that's a good thing. But yeah, you can come out to hang with us. Kiss Ultra Lounge, May 20th. What's the time again?
Doors open at 9. Show starts at 10:30. We will be on white people time, not colored people time.
Damn.
You gonna be dressed like the burlesque people?
She'll be dressed like a
I
madam.
don't know what I'm wearing.
She's dressing like a madam.
I'm kind of intrigued to see what you.
See?
'Cause I saw what you look like when you walked in the door, so I'm kind of intrigued. Definitely.
Right. So
I got
come
you.
out, support. It's gonna be a new experience for a lot of people, and you know what? We gotta think outside the box in regards to that. So with that being said, Juan, hit that red button.
Well, y'all, this is the end of episode 2. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'll leave y'all with this wonderful joke. What do you call a lesbian dinosaur?
Wait. I like to at least think about it. Right. A lesbian dinosaur.
What do you call a lesbian
dinosaur?
dinosaur?
A butcher or butcher T-Rex.
You call a lesbian dinosaur a lickalotopus.
Hey, thank you for
Thank
tuning
y'all for
in.
tuning
And
in.
we out.
We out.